have a few spreads picked out for us, some fun spreads picked out for us. We're going to tap into our sexual energy. Let me turn this down just a tad. We're going to tap into our sexual energy, where we are at educationally wise. We have some oracle cards if you want to tap into the person that we're dealing with, how they may feel about things, etc. That we'll look into. And I do have a few oracles that I picked out, but we're not going to bring the angel oracles in there unless they're necessary. And just so everyone's aware, I am double broadcasting here on Spoon, as well as on Haps and wherever Haps takes me to. Using the Sex Tarot deck tonight, y'all. So we got a bunch of fun looking characters to look at. This is gonna be fun. I hope anyway. We'll see. All right, let's go into sex education. We're going to look at where you are with your sex education. What have you learned? What are you learning right now? What will be your next lesson? And how you can graduate this class and stand in your sexual power, stand in your prime. Hey, how are you? You are on time. I'm sorry. I was supposed to be on at 10:30. But right before I got ready to get on, you see that window? It was all the way open to kind of cool it down in here. And there was a kitten in the window. One of the ones I was already planning on selling. And I just looked at the cat. I wasn't going to close the window because it was there. So I went to put the curtain back, and right before I did it, it just got scared for no reason and just ran and knocked everything over here. Everything over. I was so mad. Trying. Mm-hmm. You came in just in time. Got us started our first spread. Man, over here trying to have a vibe. How's the music? Is the music okay? And how are you? And how was that Gemini read earlier? If you watched it. Not the mind, not the body. Please channel. Please connect you to the sexual energy of the collective. All within the broadcast and come across the replay. We'll be pulling with our sex tarot deck tonight here. I do have my Rider-Waite behind me. I do have my little pool of oracles we're going to do to tap into the energy. Cool. Okay. It was alright. We getting through. Yeah. Huh?
Dessert?
Huh?
Dessert?
What's dessert?
Did you buy anything?
I didn't. Get off the table, you know it's sweet. Go in there and look and see what's in there.
There's some frozen yogurt, but I don't want to have that for dessert again.
Oh, maybe you don't need to.
Well, it's not frozen.
See if there's some fruit. It's a dessert.
There is no fruit. We still haven't cut up in that
There is fruit because I know for a fact. I'll have to look at that watermelon. I don't know if that watermelon's still good. I know for a fact there's grapes in there.
What?
Grapes in there, some kind of canned fruit. You don't need no dessert. Look in the freezer. I sure didn't. Can you close the door up? Leah! I thought about having some ice cream today at the store. And I didn't on purpose. She don't need to pardon me, y'all. I got her Skittles yesterday at the store like she asked for. And there were Skittles that she went and sucked on and had all over the floor. She still all that. Dessert? No, I'll make a cake or something tomorrow. Got some cake mix in there and stuff. Alright, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Let's go ahead and jump on in. Hope y'all enjoyed the music. I really didn't want to pick anything that could be too provocative or offensive, so we have the 50 Shades of Grey playlist kind of going through. And
I have some cookies. You want one?
no, you can have some. Make you some milk, not a lot.
I'm not
All right.
for that.
Close the door. Close the door, please.
Okay.
I want you to close it. Thank you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh God, I don't like banana pudding. Come on, that attitude. I've been checking that all day. I don't know what's going on here, but we better get it together. Our release. Let's refocus. Yes, retrograde is communication. Yes. So as I was saying, it's the 50 Shades of Grey kind of playlist just to kind of set in the mood. I didn't want to offend anyone with any lyrics or anything, you know, and finding up-to-date things. Let's see, where are we at in our sexual education? All within the broadcast, and that may have to happen to stumble upon it. Where they are currently here with their sexual power. King of Cups in reverse. We are struggling here. Emotionally. We want some kind of, okay, I get it. What have they learned? What has been learned? What are we learning right now here? In their sex life, in their current sex education, what are they currently being taught and learning? What will be your next lesson? Okay, y'all. We're gonna get into the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for the intuition. So right now, what we have here, where you are at in your sexual education, I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse, we're kind of struggling here. I feel like this is between being kind of dominant and being compassionate, knowing when to be vulnerable, and knowing when to kind of hold your emotions a tad bit. We're a little bit all over the place. I feel like we don't know what to do with what we have. We don't know how to express ourselves emotionally. I want to say it has something to do with taming someone to love you the right way, but they may have a hard time if you're not sure how to show it, because you could get kind of emotional and upset, or just kind of like really just kind of looking out for yourself and not caring about the other person in this situation. But you have someone who's kind of looking to please, so you just kind of have to calm your emotions and decide what it is that you want. Where are they at currently in here? I feel like we're struggling with it here. Yeah, somebody, you could have a lot of appreciation. You could have a lot of strong, or someone that you're connected. This is you. A lot of strong sexual desires here. Um, you either want someone to be obsessive over you so much they need you. They really, when they're with you, they really just kind of do what they want to you in a very sensual, loving way. This is obsession. This is like wanting to take someone's undergarments, or have them. Because in this one, he's like he's over her. She's laying down, allowing him to do this. He's cutting her hair. He looks like he's all into her, like he wants a piece. So somebody's having trouble. You're where you are with your. You're not very far with your sexual education here, as far as honing your desires here. They're kind of all over the place. You really want to kind of let loose here. There could be some sexual frustration here. I'm feeling with that, honestly. And reverse again. There's someone here that's taking care of him, but he's still not satisfied. Somebody else is watching, kind of peeking in, seeing this woman doing all these sexual favors for this man, but he's still not satisfied. He likes to be very controlling, kind of abusing. He may likes to induce pain. This reminds me of someone who will hurt you and they want to like make up with you here. Controlling, sexually frustrated behavior, obsessive behavior. I don't know what we're talking about. I see it now. Normally it's 11:12. I see it now. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah. 3 of chalices. Somebody wants to be all over someone. With it being in reverse, somebody could be missing this or wanting this here. Ooh, some people could be tied together by a child. Okay. That's just I'm following the spread, guys. I'm really just gonna read how it comes, just because it's just how the intuition's working. So that's what we have for your sexual education, is where now this is how it's being honed, or this is how you're entertaining it. So either you're the person who cannot control their emotions, sexually frustrated, wanting to control, not really seeing that there's someone who's doting on you here. That could kind of, I don't want to say abusive type behavior, but this is someone who likes to be mean, make up to break up. I have control, dominance, heavy dominance. They're emotional too. Yeah, in each one, this woman's like sitting in between his legs, at on her knees or at his feet, and he's in reverse in every last one. So he's not completely content. And then the one where he's on top of her, he's taking something of her. This is an obsessive type deal. So either you are playing that role to someone, or someone is being that way to you right now. And this is where we are education wise. This is what we know. What have you learned here? You have learned how to be kind of playful, how to be kind of vulnerable, or how to go after what it is that you want. I'm reading this both ways for the male and the females. So for the females, just kind of take it where you resonate. How about that? You learn to kind of be playful, to flirt, to let someone chase you, realizing that you are, you can tempt someone, you can seduce someone, that someone is intrigued by you here, and you know how to work your curves, how to be, and they're going to find that attractive, and you're after, you know how to keep someone's attention. If you're the other person, you have someone who is doing this to you right now, and it arouses you, you realize that you like that. You're probably being, probably haven't had someone who played kind of sexually like this before here, and it makes it fun for you, and they're attractive to you here. So this is what you learn now. You learn how to kind of play with it, and how to be free sexually, and be playful here. Oh yes, goodness, goodness. This is someone who wants to spend a lot of time in the bed here. Again in reverse. So this man being in reverse, normally if it was in the upright, he would be dominating her and all over her. But since these are showing up in reverse, he is really obsessed with her. She is taking advantage. Now I do see 2 women here, one with light hair, one with dark hair. That doesn't have to mean anything here. I did see the 3 of Cups out here too. Where did I see that 3? Did I see that 3? We're gonna leave it alone here. It could be with more than one woman, so somebody could be obsessed with something. But if it's not, and I don't want to really, I don't want to really jump it, because people, I'm not gonna jump it, but I'm just gonna say in every last one of these, he's over her, he's looking at her, and he's very obsessed with her. Like when she's like laying there for him, he even likes to give a lot of breast pleasure here too as well. So what you learn so far is to be playful. This man is really, he's really obsessed with the woman in both pictures. Like he's on top of her, but he's more in awe of her than anything, and she's just kind of doing what she's supposed to do in her element here. So take which one that you are. Someone is either really obsessed with you sexually and you know that you have them, or you're obsessed with someone else very sexually, and that's what you learned. Somebody's allowed you to kind of dive into those feelings that you have, those desires that you have. Look what he's doing to her. I'm just trying to show y'all. Like, and at the same time that he's like feeding off her, he's trying to feed her, is what it looks like. Yeah, what's he doing? He's putting something in her mouth. I don't know what it is. Before I say what I think it looks like, let me check it. Turn on my flashlight. I don't know what the heck it is. He's putting something in her mouth. It could be a fruit of some sort. It looks like a pear that's awful big, but if it's a pear, she's gonna be biting off of it. So yeah, that's what's happening. He's on her, and he's feeding her at the same time. So he's offering her pleasure. He wants to make sure that she feels good and that she, all those senses. Okay, so you're either very entwined with someone, or someone is really entwined with you, but it feels really passionate. I'm in the room. It's a little uncomfortable. What are they learning right now here? In reverse here, learning how to love someone. There is someone who is very sexual. She's very giving. She's very loving. They may be teaching you love here, and I feel like she's still in reverse. This time she's on him, and it could be kind of uncomfortable. This is the only time I'm seeing where his hands are touching her, but they're kind of like grabbing at her, so this makes him uncomfortable. She could be giving him passion and love here. Another card in reverse here. Now, he's just happy to touch her. Like it almost feels forbidden. Like she's, yeah. So this is what somebody's learning how to love, how to pair the two, that sexual desire with a loving energy, to really feel that kind of compassion, to let somebody engulf them in their love, be it you or the other person, whether you're trying to give love to someone and let them feel it, or whether you're receiving it from someone and maybe you're not sure how to take their love like you like it, but it makes you feel a tad bit uncomfortable because of how obsessed you are with them. Maybe the only way you know how to express it is sexually, but somebody's trying to get in kind of deeper here. I feel like someone is like allowed, like you're allowed to touch them, but I don't know if you want to. You could let them in and you can be kind of intimidated, but they could do things for you that you probably want to keep quiet. Hold on. Give me a second. Welcome. Hey, Sean. How are you? Like secrets. Animals could watch. I just see them. I'm looking at the cards. Don't discard anything. That's what I see. But there's animals watching them, and it looks very secretive. Something about this says secretive. Like, yeah, it's freaky at the same time. But again, he's in reverse. He's in awe, and it's like, don't tell anyone. And the only ones that see, and they're kind of looking up at it, are the animals. One, two, three. This is the lesson that we're learning here. Absolutely. And once this takes place, he really likes her now. He's playing with this toy now, and she knows that she's got him. Look at her. It's I don't want to say it's toxic because it's black, but she has a hold on him. There's a little bird back there, a little dark bird. There's a hold on him, and now he's playing. And you don't know how far he's gonna push it because he might think she's down for anything, but he feels like this is mine. Look how he's like playing with her. Like I ain't no damn toy. Don't be messing with me. But like he feels like yeah, this is my little thing to do what it is that I want to do right now. And you all may really enjoy that here, but we are like definitely in a energy in a. No one else is allowed in here. There's a crow. It's dark, but it's supporting the energy. I feel it's minding its own business. This is what we do now. You've had this moment with someone that maybe made them feel a little timid, but then it became your moment. You made them feel comfortable. Something between you all. Some animals may have seen. And now it's like somebody's like, that's exactly what we needed. So we're learning how to balance this energy here. It's like red all up here. Like I feel heat all behind my eyes. Like what the heck am I seeing? Yes. Okay. And then you have to go suck the Marie. No, I ain't got no blood on.
I won't see.
There you go. All right. All right, calling out. All right, now close the door.
Okay.
I'll be done soon. Okay. Get some ice cubes in here. It's a hot day. So hot. Have a bowl of ice sitting next to us. Let's see. What will your next lesson be, guys? Okay. So here's the next lesson. Because it says she was in black before, right? We have crossed the lines in something. So with this being in reverse, the man gets very content here with his obsession with her. She's leaning on him here. She's still doing things that are sexual. He looks to be a tad bit warm, but he's still holding on to her. Like he's not letting her go. His arms are still on her. Give him a minute to recuperate here. I feel like her drive, one of your energy's drive is stepping up. So whoever you are, just because the woman looks like she's still ready to go, this could definitely be the man. If he's the feminine energy, this would definitely be the woman. You know, it just take it where it's at. Men normally get a little bit more tired, but take it where it's at. You know, I'm just trying to keep it open. But somebody's still there for him. You know, I think she could be getting kind of drained too, but she's kind of upholding it because she knows that she's his eye candy, his entertainment, and she's just being a female, a woman. You know, when you with your man, you like to be cute. So, yeah, he's still there though. He's still holding on to her, but he's like exhausted, and I think they're content where they are here. Somebody starts to feel themselves here in this green though. This little lady, she's starting to feel himself. Now, let me just be clear about this. Let me put it like this, because I did say I kind of saw two women. So, he could be tempted by another woman. If he's tempted by another woman and he's messing with another woman, it's something he normally would do. Somebody's man's gonna walk in. I sound like that tarot reader. I don't know if y'all saw that TikTok where he was like, a man with a stick is gonna come. You know, you better go. I don't know if you saw that, but it's clear as day. Like somebody's significant other could walk in on them messing around with their woman. Someone, if she has the same hair, someone who could have been tempting him. She could be of the opposite race of him, but she could be tempting him or something. And somebody's partner walks in and they piss and they got something in their hands. Here. I don't know if somebody is getting a little bit worn out, exhausted, still holding, but looking for something else here. This woman's still trying to be tempted for him, but maybe it's kind of died down. Maybe she sucked a lot out of him here. I don't know. We're going to clarify it. And that's one scenario. The other scenario that I saw firsthand looking down on it is that this woman is really starting to feel herself. She's really starting to get very attractive, and she starts to see someone else, and her lover walks in on them or finds out about it and comes enraged. So there's obviously two separate ways we're looking at it here, but that was the first way I saw it. Like, okay, he's over here, he's tired, I'm still feeling myself, trying to keep up my sexy. Now I know the power that I have, so now I'm out here wilding and somebody else is enraged. Yeah, and it kind of looks more like this guy, he's enraged because somebody has something something that he was obsessed with, you know. Yeah, it kind of looks like the same guy. She was like, look, he was tired. And maybe too, I feel like even though he was more obsessed with her and he was having his way with her and she was always kind of laying there, maybe she was looking for some other kind of excitement, because even though she looks very sexy here and she knows what she wants, she does look kind of bored. Her eyes look kind of lazy, like she's looking for something, like she doesn't feel like she's being appreciated. Very sexy, very curvy woman here. Well endowed here. She's beautiful. Likes nice things. But she looks bored. Her eyes look dull. And then we have this situation. But I feel like she was getting tired of someone. Because again, she's still looking kind of turned on in this one. And he's looking like, he's still holding on to her. But he's exhausted. And she's like, I still have needs. So maybe somebody got something that the other one didn't get, if you know what I mean. And it's a little bit more difficult for women if we needed some hints there. But you know, there we go. That one, that was the first thought. I got a lot of energy with that one. What do we have here for the next lesson? Because this is a lesson. What is the lesson in this? Yeah, chariot energy out here. Somebody thinks, oh my God, somebody thinks they're moving right along in the way they want to go. He's got his little thing in his hand. He's taming her. He's still, look, she's sleeping, all sexy. He's looking at her. He thinks he has everything. Again, he's still making love to her, holding on to her. Even when it's in the upright, she looks like she's kind of pulling away a little bit. So in reverse, he might still have this same obsession and she may be kind of missing it a little bit here. Like here, she's sleeping and he's watching over her, tassel in hand. They're moving right along here. They're getting ready to come up to a crossroads. It looks like they're going opposite directions. So they're going to be dealing with some kind of issues. And somebody looks to be kind of bored. Somebody's all over the other person. Again, he's obsessed with her. She's everything. He is in his moment here with this card. Everything is just how he wants it to be. And she just kind of looks like she's pulling away, doesn't she? Her arm's kind of back. He's grabbing onto the wrist to pull her back. He's kissing her. And she's kind of coming back a little bit. You know, even her body isn't up against his completely. She's off to the side. Hey, Lynn. So in reverse, this is telling me that, you know, somebody's like, okay, this is getting to be. So I don't know if she's feeling like she's getting pleased or if she's just for him. Or if this is just for him. Sorry, thank you, King. I appreciate you. Welcome. I'll address the room here in a minute. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. She's ready to say F it. Put it behind her. She sees other people having love, being in love. She knows the idea of it. Maybe she has memories of love here. But I feel like she's just ready to kind of get up and go and move and have a new beginning and leave it. And if she felt like this guy was seeing someone else or messing with someone else, she's letting that other person have them. The only difference that I'm seeing in this card, the energy isn't the same. Because this card's in the upright and she's walking away, and now in the upright he's on top of the woman, so it looks a little bit more balanced. I don't know if it's that deep kind of seduction here, but somebody's like, you know what, I'm out of here. Somebody is bored. Somebody's looking at something else. They're thinking about their connection with that person, and they're thinking about just walking away to something else. Yeah. Not feeling like this person really with the Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups in reverse. Not feeling like this person really saw her. You know, not feeling like he really came for her needs. Like he showed up, but he didn't see her. With him coming at night like this, with the card being in reverse, she was trying to be there for him, show her sensual side, show that she had needs, expecting him to take care of those, and he didn't. It was there only for his emotional desires. I feel he didn't know how to handle her really, and I feel like when she tried to express that to him, he may have backed off a little bit. He may have backed up. Even when trying to express that, she's got her hand over her heart. She's still there, just as sexy, in a different position, still available to him. But when she addresses her heart, he kind of backs up. This card too, where she's kind of pulling away. This is the Two of Chalices, so this is having a disconnect here sexually. Not being unioned in this. The Seven of Pentacles, so this is after something has stopped. This is obviously once they are finished here, you kind of reap the reward of it. And I feel like, you know, somebody else is satisfied, but the other person, there's some kind of disconnect. Even when he's touching her, she's asleep, but her back is to him. Somebody's not feeling this. She was having fun getting him at first, but something switched. I think this card was supposed to be with, no, that's the second one. So this is this one. Let me see. What else do we have here with this for what will be the next lesson? Here comes the lady with the black hair again. Listen. There's some because of that disconnect, there could be some cheating going on here. And it's not just on one side, it's on both sides. So somebody could be with someone else and that could upset a lover. But I feel like the only issue with that is that this lover could have gotten all dressed up to go be with someone else and he's getting a little obsessed with someone who's a little has a hold on him. Either that and or he's thinking about the times when she was his. If this is someone, if this is a man who is stepping out on a woman, and the woman that he is having a third party situation, um, significant other comes in, if her boyfriend comes in and sees them, I feel like he's only doing that. He doesn't even look to be too engrossed to her. He looks like he's doing an act. His face is very serious here. And then with this being in reverse, he could be thinking about his lover, the one that he was obsessed about. This could also be this man walking in on his lover being with someone else. This man walking in on this woman being with someone else. Or finding out about it, but knowing that he has been entertaining or obsessing with someone else here. And maybe he feels territorial over her now. He's obsessing over this other woman. She's taking it in. She has him. They're not making eye contact at all. He's just looking down at her breasts. But it could be like just the obsession with it sexually. I don't really feel too much desire between them. And then with this one, with the woman and the man and her, and the other man coming behind him with an axe, she's kind of like enjoying herself, putting on a show. Her body isn't really into it, and his face is just real. So this is just we just messing around with other people now because we mad at the person we with. That's what the heck that looks like. That's what that looks like. So maybe there's a lesson to be learned in all this here. Somebody still has deep desire somewhere. They still desire each other, I feel. Somebody feels like they own someone here, so you got to be careful with that. But she's willing to do things for them. He feels ownership over her. So despite what happens, despite if he finds out and there's almost a fight because someone else is involved, he's going to get her back. And it'll be like that eye where he'll be like, yep, this is mine. And he'll go back to doing all the stuff that he used to do. And this time he's not going to get too upset. This time he has territory over this woman. And she's kind of standing in her place doing what she used to do. And he's got his eye on her. The connection is different. Okay. And then how can we graduate this class and stand in our sexual power here? Somebody's afraid to touch someone now. They're hesitant. Obsessing but hesitant to touch now. Somebody's not sure what to say, so they're afraid to approach someone. Here, they're possibly writing letters, but they feel like someone is with someone else now. And if they're not with someone else, they're worried. Like in the back of their mind, they're like, if I don't say something to this person, if I don't send a message to this person, somebody else could get them. They could go off and marry somebody else in the future. And I don't feel like they want to lose this person. They're hesitant to approach you. The man is hesitant to approach the woman in this matter. Take it where it resonates. But somebody is hesitant to touch them now that they don't know if they have them anymore. They still feel this, but they don't even know if it's okay to feel it. They want to send them a message, but whatever they write, they keep erasing it or they kind of toss it out. But they're thinking that somebody else is going to end up happy and possibly very married very soon here. Welcome. Yeah, there was something there. It was, wasn't it? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna finish this last one up. Sexual power. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's okay to have fun with sex, but let's not turn sex into an addiction. Let's not make it toxic. We're going to have to break any addictions that we have, anything that is unhealthy, seeing other people, being a part of other things, orgies, things like that, to the point where they just kind of take in sex and make it so like normalized that there's not even any kind of thrill to it anymore. You know, it's just so out there in the open. It's almost like we have to kind of separate that and bring back some kind of sacredness in it, because maybe we were having so much fun with each other that we just kind of let loose, you know, and we ignored each other's needs because it just got to be too sexual here. Yeah, I'm seeing right now with the Seven of Swords, we had a misunderstanding. Somebody wasn't honest with their feelings, wasn't sure what they want. They're kind of laying their swords down. They don't know if the other person wants to hear them. They could be in grief, you know, kind of upset at what has taken place or at their actions or behavior. And the other woman kind of has the woman has her back to him, but you know, she's kind of like looking off here, looking at new beginnings. Like, you know, I've done what I could do here. Like, somebody's heartbroken, the other person isn't, you know, just because we weren't clear about some things, because deception took place, because we betrayed each other, we don't trust each other, we're not connecting sexually the same way, and we feel the withdrawal. I think she feels more jaded than anything and just kind of ready to get up and go. You know, she feels like she's been doing most of the sexual work anyway, and he's over here kind of feeling kind of withdrawn here, feeling like something is wrong. He misses her, he longs for her here. The seven of chalices out here, right? Is that my chalices? Yeah, seven of chalices out here. He misses her. He longs for her. He really wants to kiss her again. I think she kind of wants to too. Yeah, she does. She wants to take care of him. I think she could be a tad bit hesitant. What is she pouring on him? Obviously, it's oil or water. This is the star card. So she may start to share her emotions more with them. You may start to share your emotions more with your partner, or your partner may start to share their emotions more with you. And I feel like they're going to listen, and it's gonna be a very kind of vulnerable moment. And as you start to reveal truths and they get more information about you, you may be a little bit hesitant as far as how they're going to receive some of this information. But I feel like they have open ears. They're happy to have your attention. They're listening here. They're gonna touch you a little bit differently. What is this telling me? I felt like the fun could have been stopped a little bit here with this Five of Swords. She could be playing a new game with the Five of Swords. She could know that she has him now. There could have been a break or something within communication. There still could be some things that are difficult here. There could be some things that he kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say doesn't agree with. I don't want to put that out, but he still has her. He's happy to get her back. He knew he would have her back. She feels a little bit more confident here. Absolutely. He's back and being obsessed here with the Ace of Pentacles. It's showing out here in reverse, but these reverse, I feel like I'm reading these differently. But like before, it's like this comfortable opportunity, maybe of like having a home here, and maybe it's almost like someone is kind of longing for that. They don't have it, and they had it. They don't have it, and they had it. Thinking about what they had and what they don't have anymore. Maybe trying to release and heal. Maybe trying to connect with someone else and not feeling it. I don't know. Somebody doesn't know what they're doing for that man, for this man. And with this somebody missing you and wanting to kiss you again, yeah. If somebody's entertaining someone else and you all aren't talking right now, they are longing and thinking about you. They could be trying to reenact this here with another person, but the other person don't get them like that, and they know it, but they just need something right now to take care of them here. I feel like they missed out on an opportunity. Even if they're laying up for somebody else, they're thinking about you here. If they're not and they're kind of like by themselves, they're thinking about when they had you in their arms, when they were laying with you at night, and when you all were comfortable and together. Healing is taking place, though. Absolutely. If you're single at this time, or if you've broken away from this person or this situation here, somebody else may come along very interested in you here with the Knight of Pentacles, someone who's really going to look at you differently. Like, yeah, they'll be attracted to you, but they'll want to, like, give you gifts and things. Like, he has something for her, and, you know, it's healing and it's balanced, and, you know, you take whatever he gives you and you take it back to where you are. It's consistent. So somebody may try to come in here and court you soon. If it's this other individual coming back, they may try to come back in with a gift for you here. You may stop and look. They may try to promote healing here. Because it is a Knight of Pentacles, you possibly already know them earth sign. I ain't really been calling out no signs, y'all. I ain't really been looking at the cards. I've been reading pictures. All right, that's the reading. So I am doing reads tonight. Reads are $5. For a question. However, you can suggest questions for the collective, and then we can kind of put those together and read those out. And yeah, how'd y'all like that read? Let me go up a little bit. Anytime. We did have tongue action in the cards. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed it. This pop is so weak. I don't see any comments on Facebook. Cool. I have it pulled up here because I wasn't able to see them the other day. And I am going to finish the readings. I know I started with the air signs. I know I was supposed to come back and do fire signs, but I had to run to the store so I can get some things cooked for dinner. And it was hot, so then I had to rest. And then I had to cook in that hot kitchen. And then after that, I came in here and chilled and then ate and then got on. Okay. I fried some chicken, rice and gravy, and green beans. It's not elevator music. This sounds like elevator music. There were some sexy ones in here. We're on sensuality and passion. Oh, and I got a PayPal. Let me check it. Let's go to what was the one that brought me here? Sexual stimulation. There's sensual tantric music. 50 Shades of Pleasure, sexy music. Hey, Corinne, how are you? Did you come back in? I have some bad news. So I took that whole plan out, right, and wrapped it all up and everything. And then I had a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I never got to go get more dirt. So I just threw it away today. I'm going to get me another one. The kitties chewed on it. It was a whole bunch. It was a mess. I'm going to get another one, though. And we're going to have a fresh start, and I'm going to take care of it, and I'm going to buy extra soil and all that stuff. But it was just getting depressing. Now, I can go get it out of the trash if you want. But, okay, but I thought, I was like, this thing is going to die. I don't know what's on it. If I can rinse it off and just repot it or something, I could do it, but it's probably going to have to live in some outside dirt for a little bit. But if it's not worth it and I should just let it die and just buy another one, I will. Could I just go plant it outside and just leave it in the ground or something? I said, this isn't working. This is becoming a whole mess. Okay, I'll do that. I feel like such a failure starting over. I thought maybe I should have went to go throw it in that little spot where that tree fell out at and like covered it up or something, but I just threw it in trash. I didn't think it survived. Absolutely. Readings tonight are $5. The Cash App is TAK317. PayPal is theariesknowing@gmail.com. Let me see. Oh, I see you, Lee. I got yours. Let me know what question you have, sir. I will. I kind of want to, but I have to make sure I can take care of it and stuff consistently. I don't want to kill a whole bunch of plants and then you got that little spot right there of dead stuff with all kind of rodents in it and bugs because you didn't keep it, and then I'm going to be the only one that's going to have to go in there and clean it. But I'd like to. I think I'm going to start small, get like a flower pot and put it in the windowsill and grow some tomatoes or something. Yeah, work my way up to that kind of stuff. Give me a second. Hang on. I'll grab this clipboard. Here we go. I do have some questions we can ask. I know this is like a sexual thing. I'm going to like change the playlist here in a second to something else because it's just getting annoying. Yeah. Tomatoes. Avocados. How long do those take to grow? Do they grow on trees or do they grow on plants? Chives, green onions. I love green onions. I don't know about rosemary and basil, but I'll try it. I think basil's pretty good. I don't really know the taste of rosemary. I love chives, especially I'm so fat, guys. I love chives, especially on potatoes. With butter and salt and pepper. Oh, hey, Perry. That's all right. Suggest a question or something that you like, and maybe, well, I guess you did. You said your future. We'll see if we have like a general or something. All right, these are just some really chill. Like I said, I don't want to play any kind of sexual music that would offend anyone. I think this is a nice little mix. Yeah. We're not going to stop here, though, guys. I promise. It's not going to be the first song. There you go. This works. I love potatoes. And you can also, can't you just take potatoes, Cran, and just drop them in a mason jar of water? And they start growing, and then after they grow so far, you go put them in the ground? Which I still don't understand the concept of that, because I thought the potatoes grow in the ground. How can potatoes grow in the ground if there's a potato in the ground already with stuff? It's just growing stalks, right? But whatever, I'm not going to question nature. But can't you do that? Cucumbers? We grew some cucumbers when I was growing up. We had so many. My dad made pickles out of them, and then we just had so many pickles. And they didn't taste like regular pickles, but they was all right. But you had to let them sit in that water for like ever. Let me see. I own no rights to any music copyrighted material. What about onions? Can I do the same thing with onions? I love onions, guys, and potatoes. You guys like white potatoes and onions in the skillet? This is not a sex tarot. I mean, this is not a food tarot night, guys. It's a sex tarot night. We've been waiting all week for this. Welcome, twin.
You're welcome.
We supposed to be trying to have some after dark tarot. We did have a general. We gonna have some more, but you know, we talking about food. We hungry. Yes, I love green onions and white onions. Shallots are okay. I like how they smell more than anything, I think. You bake your onions? Snacks are for after dark too. Yeah. Okay. All right, Lee. I got your PayPal. Let me know what you need, sir. What question would you like to ask the sex tarot deck tonight? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Do you like that onion, tomato, cucumber salad? I don't think I do. I thought I would, but I don't think I do. Absolutely. We're going to tap into all that. There's so much stuff. We'll look into those who are, we won't call it celibate, but on like a break too. And, you know, what we can do to attract that in if that's exactly what you're looking for. And, you know, we can play all around with that tonight. Yeah, me neither. I think that's gross. What was I going to say, guys? Okay. That actually sounds good. You put that feta in there. I love salt and pepper. Well, that's what I was going to tell you guys. I want to make some cheesy potatoes. I won't. Listen, the first one jumped in a little bit, then we got in. I think. Guys, was it hot? Were we going in that first read? An involuntary, indefinite sexual hiatus. That's what we're calling it. Just some struggles right now. We're trying to move past it. I want to do some potatoes with cheese and onion in the oven, guys. Like cut it up myself. That's what I want to do. Cause they hungry. That's why. Okay, Lee. You want to poke into the divine masculine. What do they want to try? What does the DM want to try? It's saucy. Why it's gotta be saucy? Goodness. It's too much, then. Chill out. I'm kidding. Hiatus, I know. It's an involuntary, indefinite sexual hiatus, and I'm fine with it. I have come to terms with my needs. What is happening? Oh, that's Haps. I'm getting. What is Haps telling me? Work out a rationale. Not the mind, I'm not the body, my eyes are the most to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel of the absent energy. Okay, Haps, that was unimportant. I feel you. Good. And blindfolds. Handcuffs, I shouldn't blindfolds, hang them up on the altar. I already felt bad we were sitting at the altar. But I said we are coming to the spirits. So, all right, Lee, this is yours. Not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to channel, open up to the energy of Lee. Please to his energy, those connected to him. Show me his divine masculine, please, Spirit. What would they like to try with him sexually? What is his divine masculine like to try with him sexually that maybe new, they may not have done before? They would like to have such a deep bond and such a deep connection with you that you all have children. That's what that's what I got. I got the Judgment card. There's a child that bonds them together. They're looking up, possibly planning for more, trying to see if this connection requires more. More children. 2 X's up there. Completion, 10. Completing a cycle, having a brand new beginning, possibly with 2. Not always what you think. Let me clarify this Judgment. I'm going to double check it. But what would his divine masculine want to try with him sexually? They like to possibly take you somewhere, go on like some kind of destination and be with you here. They don't feel like they're going to get an opportunity to hold you again, though. They don't feel like they're going to get the opportunity at that. Maybe not now. Maybe they have you now, but they would like for you all to go and travel and maybe do something outdoors or where you all are going to be. That's what I see. I don't know how else to explain that card. Yeah, oh yeah, they want to be with you everywhere, Lee. They want to have sex with you at different destinations, possibly when you all are traveling. This could be outside. Even if it's inside, it just looks to be like in a hallway or something. Yeah, they want to be all over you here. They don't feel like they're going to have the opportunity. I feel like they're happy with how they have you now or how they have you at the current time, but I feel like they want to take you somewhere and do a bunch of crazy things here with you. They want to have such a deep connection that you all become so bonded that you all have a child, that you all are together, that you all think about children and having more and bringing something into this union here. Now, that could be the other thing that they're longing, because they may get you anyway, and you all may somehow end up with a child or children being in the mix, but now you all don't really have the freedom to kind of take off. Maybe that's why they're kind of longing for it. Maybe there's things that they wish that they could be doing here, but instead they just have to kind of have you in the way that they do. Because even if there is a child here, which makes it a tad bit, even though there's a child here, the child is holding those ropes around them, and they're asking themselves, okay, we have this one, is it time to bring in another one? Is this, if there's not time, if it's not time to bring in another one, is this the calling on our lives to be here for this individual? Some kind of bringing together here. And if it doesn't have anything to do with the child, they want to feel very strongly, I can't really read it any other way. They want to feel really strongly connected to you. Let me check me. They could be missing you right now too, also, if you're not in contact. We really are. Right. I was just writing something like about that. Blah, 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 blah. I was just writing something like that down today. Y'all better not start calling me Elmer Fudd either for that. Or what's that other duck? Is it Daffy Duck or something? I don't know. But love brings peace. Maybe that's what I was supposed to say. Love brings peace, and lust brings struggle. If you're a little bit hesitant, it might be lust. All right. So what is something that leaves a divine masculine? What would they want to try sexually with him? What would they want to try sexually with him? They don't feel like they can. I don't think they don't feel like they can express it here. They're a tad bit bored. They want to be free. They want to travel here. Yeah, they want to have a lot of victory and success. They want to be seen. They want recognition here. Yeah, some offer they extended out Scorpio energy was denied here. That caused them some kind of pain here. They were moving forward very confidently, but something kind of cut them down, so they're down on their luck if you possibly have cut them off here. I felt like it did restore balance to the situation. This ending, it kind of needed to happen for things to kind of level out here, with that being the Justice card. Yeah, because somebody was a little bit off, unsure how to move forward. The tarot's giving me the situation here with these other cards. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. They do want to be very free. They feel very dependent. You all could be in like a separation here. I do see them wanting to kind of like let loose here. But in these cards, I'm getting that they feel like they're missing out on the opportunity to have getaways with you here. And if you and him aren't going to have a child here, I don't know if, or whoever, I don't know if they have a child with someone else, but they feel stuck. And I feel like maybe they're stuck holding this other person, but wishing that they were with you. Not that it has to be that way, but that's the only other way I could look at it here, because I feel like this person is in separation from you right now, so they want to be with you. Something is keeping them from being with you. They want to travel with you and have sex in public places. I don't feel like people will be watching you, though. I think you all would be safe to go ahead and do it, but like if you're on a trip or something and you gotta kind of sneak away. Sorry. Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. That's your read, Lee. That was sexy? Okay. It took me a minute to kind of get it, but yeah. I hope this pop isn't weak, guys. I got it from the store and I think it fell in the car. I hate my pop gets weak. I probably haven't had any strong pop in the last couple of days because I like to keep it out and it gets warm too easily and it's cold. Yeah. Passion, hot. Of course, that's why I thought of it. I got you, Tiger. The spiritual baby. It'll be a spiritual conception. Conceived by the energies that dwelled in the room, in the office of the Aries knowing. Through all the ups and downs. Yeah. He said it in such a general term, I wasn't offended, but I did check it like, haha, energetic baby. Immaculate conception. Hey. Hey, Milk. That's an interesting little username there, sir. Excuse me. Yeah. If I was going to do it, I have to know that it was a solid, 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 solid man. And even if, like, I was to marry that man, like, I'd have to know that marriage and shit was going to motherfucking last. Because I'll be damned if I'll be another baby mama walking around here stressed with 2 kids on me and this baby daddy here. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. So I've been taking care of that ever since I had the first one. Nobody got time. I love my baby, but that does not mean I'm trying to create a whole little football team where I'm the head coach 24/7. No, that's not fun. Listen, hey assassin, how are you? I'm so serious. Man, get out of here. I have no time for myself. And all they would have is when they got older was to say, we had each other and times was hard, but mama always had us. Save it. I don't want it. How about we just not even do it? I don't want it. I don't want to wait 18 years 4 times over. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So yeah. I know that was a whole long drawn out thing, but if it's right, of course. Okay. Tiger, you said you just want to look into your future. I'll give you a quick little spread, a little 3-part spread on that here. And then we're going to get back to our sexual list. I think that was fun. We're going to dive back into that to keep the energies right. Although I do appreciate talking with the conversation. Yeah, I remember this and that. Now I remember who did that. One of y'all did that. And I should have beat all of y'all asses. That's gonna be me. I'll be stressed out, y'all. My life gonna be a mess. I refuse to let that happen. I just can't. Shouts out to all the mamas out there and the daddies with all these kids. If you got one, you got a whole bunch. I feel like I got like 10. I appreciate you, Corinne. It's theariesknowing at gmail.com. You can often search that and it'll come up. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Let me check you real quick, Tiger. I think I have your sign here. I think I read for you the other day. I did. You're a Pisces, right? Yes, I got you. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I appreciate you. Can you give me a second? I'll check. I'm just going to look into your future. King, let me know what you need. Okay. Converted. Oh, yeah. Oh, because the currency? Is that what you mean? Let me know when you're ready, King. All right. I see you, assassin. Yes, I got you too. It'll be after King. Assassin sushi. All right. I'm not the mind. I'm not the body. My eyes are going to help me up to the energy of Tiger Pisces. I think you told me your name, so I'm sorry that I'm not using it. I have to scroll up to see it here. I'm going to knock out of the mode. Perry, okay. Perry Pisces. Not the mind, not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to get the channel open to the energy. Tell me hear his energy. Ancestors. Internal, external energies. Show me his future, his spirit. He wants to do a peek into his future. What energy will you allow for us to see? Something that's going to be significant. Something he should look forward to and he's being made aware of. Let's see if he's made aware of about his future. You will have to break away from something here. There could be some healing that needs to be done, some toxic patterns that need to be broken away from. I don't know if somebody gets to drinking too much and they act out. All I know is that something here within the emotions is off and is unbalanced and you are connected to another person. Now, I do see that you all will overcome this. You all will break anything. I feel like whatever you all were tied into are the toxic patterns. That's what kind of made the situation unhealthy. That's why we could never like fully recover from situations because we were constantly under like this little veil here. Mind you, this is in the future. I feel like you all do kind of shape up here. You come from solid backgrounds enough to kind of be on the same page and come to some agreement to kind of move forward. And then you all really start to connect here. You all really start to connect. You feel whole and developed here. I feel like the feminine energy in this here, be it you or them, because we have Cancer here. Yeah, Pisces here, yeah, with this High Priestess in reverse. So I feel like somebody could be keeping secrets or not all the way being honest. But they are happy. I see that the other energy here, the masculine energy, is very fulfilled here. But there could be some secrets that are being kept. I feel like somebody could be making advances at the other person, trying to move in on them. Just a lot of communications. Nothing she's too much worried about. It's just something that she thinks about, a cycle she's on, but she has no intention of kind of moving forward here. But that's what I see. There's a relationship that kind of breaks away from unhealthy patterns. It could be very sad with the healing that needs to be done, Perry. You all will overcome and move together, but she may be like entertaining someone else on the side, having someone buy something for her. I don't see that they're sexual really at all. She's not too trapped in her mind about it, and she's not sure if she wants to move forward. Yeah, she won't give an opportunity. What makes somebody unfaithful, and you ain't got time for that because you're gonna know. Because you're so much in tune with your environment just to know what goes on and what's happening that nobody else can kind of step in. Even if someone feels like they have more status or whatnot, they also waste a lot of their money here. So you're not the better option, yo. I am. Get away from my opportunity. You can't have it. And I feel like that's kind of you stepping in. So that's what I see in the future, Perry. That is your read. Absolutely. What do you mean, same question as Mr. Lee? Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? Okay, I see. No, I just work with spirit. My ancestors, spirit guides, my intuition. I go based off feeling because everything isn't in a book. Even if it's in a book, you don't know how true it is. You kind of have to go off your intuition on that too. So everything I do is led by that, honestly, and it just gets confirmed later. It is a bad time to have a second child right now. Period. For me, you have Charlie. All right, it'll be Lee and then Assassin. Get your question ready. I see that you are a Sag. You did tell me. Yeah. Okay, relationship. I'm gonna like lift you guys up a bit because I'm wearing some like really short shorts, and you know, it's just so hot. It wasn't the hot to start. I gotta open this window back up because maybe that's why. This was like the coolest room in the house for a minute. All right, come on, give me some air. Let some cars, you know. I'm gonna take off down the street real quick. Just a couple. Okay, don't worry about it. Corinne, I'll take care of you. That coat is not gonna cool me down. No, there was a window unit. I was gonna buy a portable one, but I probably still will. Get me another fan on here soon, possibly tomorrow. I would have had it, but it's the best. That's a figure text. Thank you. This is the only time I need something cool. But no, I'm like, I hate the cold. I need some icy cool air with ice behind it. Cool waters, nice waves. Listen, we're gonna mess around and go to the beach tomorrow. I thought about taking off and doing that today, but honestly, tomorrow I think we might. I think we might take off to the beach. It's hot enough for me to go sit off in the water. It's pretty hot. I appreciate all 19 of you here, wherever you all are watching and are seeing me from here. We are doing our Tarot After Dark, so I'm just going to be doing a bunch of spreads. I'm about to bust through these little personals here. If I don't have any other requests for personal questions here, I'm going to go back into our spreads, and those are kind of fun. So just a question if you don't want to purchase one or whatnot, and we can do a general for everyone. Throw your signs up. Let me know who's all in the room. And, follow, like, do all that good stuff. I'm not really good at all that promoting, but do all that good stuff if you all want to still watch me, see me, want me around, want to hear my messages here. We're going to be reading with the sex deck here. I don't know why the devil's back here like this, y'all, but that's what we got. So that's what we're going to be reading, where we're going into the kernel mind of it all. I am broadcasting on 2 platforms, Spoon and Haps, and wherever Haps lets me go. So I may be talking back and forth here and there. All right, King, this is your read. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to channel. Open me up to King's energy, please. Sexual energy. Also, while I'm reading, I probably won't be looking at the comments too much. So if I skip over something, once I'm done, I will check them. If I do happen to look up at the comments, the only one I'm probably looking for is the person that I'm reading for. Like, I see the other ones, but I try not to focus so I don't break my attention. I just try to look and see what they say. And to be honest with you guys, sometimes I just kind of skim over y'all questions real quick because I'm in the zone and I'll pick it up later. So if I don't respond right the first time or something, if I have to re-see it, that's why. It may be the sexiest read ever. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for clear and accurate messages. What does the Divine Masculine want to try? What does King's Divine Masculine want to try with him? What does his Divine Masculine want to try with him? What energy? What would he like to try with him sexually? I'll make sure I get a good shuffle. Yeah. Come on, I'm not the body, not alcohol, just for my soul. People are going to be the channel, please open the energy. What would his Divine Masculine try with him sexually? They want to be free somewhere with you. They feel like there's somebody evil and hateful around that's getting in the way, or somebody that has like a vengeance out and they're always evil and they will not let them be happy no matter what. They feel like this woman is evil, like she's deceptive. I also feel like it's this horrible ending. Like, I don't know if you guys ended very viciously or something happened, but it was like the plug was pulled. Somebody threatened something and they're still holding on to it. But somebody wishes that they could go and be with you and just go somewhere and be very free with how they feel about you sexually. Even if it is you all getting on a horse naked like that and riding it, it doesn't matter because it would just be you all in that vicinity. Like, they want to be there with you. They question, I feel like, the reason why this 3 of chalices in reverse is, even though they imagine it being one way, they wonder if you're going to enjoy it as well. I feel like it would be like when you're alone with somebody and you guys are comfortable, whatever you all want to do, it's okay. As long as it's you all there. And it could be weird, and other people may not like it, or other people may judge it no matter what. People judge relationships all the time, but if it's just you guys, nobody can look. And I feel like they feel like something cruel is keeping you all apart, and they just can't accept it that way because they feel like it's by the hand of someone else, someone that's evil, that's keeping you all from being together. They want to message you here. They think about you. They think about being with you, but they really want to send you something. They're not sure what to say here. Maybe a chalice. What do they want to try with him sexually? What else? What else we have for the situation that they want to try with him sexually? Or Oh yeah, because even if they were untamed with you, even if they feel like somebody is a force to be reckoned with. You know, somebody's very demanding in this relationship. They come in and they take what they want and they go back in pleasure, almost like you being there. Yeah, you're there, but like they didn't need you to be there. They're in full bliss. Somebody can be wild, but somebody likes to try to tame them even though they can't, and it can be kind of like a struggle. It's almost like that kind of fight, kind of like, leave me alone. I don't want you. I'm gonna grab you anyway. Ew, I don't even like it. But you sit there and let them kiss you. You just act like you don't like it. Kind of like that. Like they kind of rough. They don't really like affection, but somebody forces their affection on them too, and they kind of get rough with them too. Like I can hang with you here, and then when it's time to please them after they did what they had to do, like this is what you wanted anyway. Why you gotta make me force it on you? You knew you wanted it anyway, and then they kind of give into it. So someone like that, someone that's difficult to kind of tame, know that I don't even know if it's a tease. They want you to come. You're gonna have to fight for this if you want it. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. And then when you finally get it, it's like, like someone acts like they don't want something. No, no, no. And then finally they put up a big fight for it. Then finally they let it in. Something about that brings pleasure to know that it was resisted for so long. So I think when they see you again, I think they want to fight, and then they want to get their pleasures taken care of. They feel like whatever's keeping you apart is evil. They want to say something to you, but they don't know what to say. They think about you all being happy, or they have people around them that are happy and all in their moments and in their relationships, and they're over here struggling with this. They want to be very free with you somewhere here. Sex is involved, especially, but then it's not even just about sex here with this card. It's also about the intimacy here, the closeness. This is like waking up and y'all just walking around the room naked. Y'all go in the kitchen, make out something to eat, get back on the bed and chill naked and watch TV all day and eat and then roll over. Like, they want to be very comfortable with you somewhere. Very intimate. That's your reading. I mean, King, why do I do that? Why do I do that? I've been mixing you guys up so much. Now, I was thinking on you, King. I was talking to you. Just in the end, Lee just kind of came out because I don't know why. But it was definitely your reading. I hate when I do that. Like, I have no idea why I said it. It's probably Lee over there playing mind tricks with me. Some little psychic technique he learned. And he's coming to see if he can fuck with me. Right? Assassin, it's your turn. There's probably some game he's over there playing, and I don't like it. He's always reading up on stuff, coming in with all this information. Okay, I'll get you next, man. I'm about to do assassin, and then you'll be up next. Cran, you're a Cancer, right? Right. Meanwhile, he's sitting in a room surrounded by crystals with the pentacle drawn on the ground. Let's see if I can make her say my name. Right. A Cancer, Moon, Libra, Sun, Sag, Rising. See? Sorry. Libra, Sun. It's probably because you say it like that. You say it backwards. Libra, Sun, Cancer, Moon, Sag, Rising. Look at me coming up with excuses. This is how you put it in there. You didn't put it in order. Say my name. At the end of King's reading, every time. Burning bay leaves and stuff. Hilarious. All right, Assassin, it's your turn, sir. I'm getting ready. Oh. Castro Dad, welcome. It's okay. You're all about balance. You didn't want to tip me off. Libra. Yeah. Do you watch Cancer readings? Lee, what are you doing? He got real quiet. Like, how did she know I was in my room? How did she know I was in my room? Surrounded by candles. He's probably. Are you freaked out right now, Lee? Sorry, guys. It's getting a little late. I'm not tired, but I start getting a little silly sometimes. All right, I'm not the mind. I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Open me up to the energy of assassin sushi. Sagittarius. We need a quick little relationship. Oh, okay. Just eat this popcorn, okay? Oh, tough time in the relationship here, Scorpio energy. It's almost like there's something that we're dealing with that is difficult. And we don't want to be here, obviously. When the death card comes out in reverse, somebody is very upset at how this is taking place or how this is ending here. I'm very upset here. Yeah, somebody is looking to reach out to speak. Yeah, move forward, move past this here, Cancer energy. Somebody's looking to kind of either reconcile here with you when it comes to a relationship or get back into joy, get back into happiness and move forward in life past the situation. They are a tad bit hesitant as far as going forward, as if they should continue on in this or not here. They are kind of reserved, I want to say, but overall I think the action is what they desire, is some kind of reconciliation. How does this person feel about him at the other end? Is there a person on the other end here? Somebody's ready to make some kind of decisions. Heavy air energy here. I don't know. I feel like if you respond to them, they will respond to you here. I don't know if they're waiting to hear from you, but if you send out that message, they will address you here. They feel like you owe them an apology for whatever argument or disconnect you all had in the relationship. And they are waiting on their apology, and they will let you know if they accept it or not, and they will grant this reconciliation when you come. But you are going to have to move forward here. I don't know who's a Cancer. Could be Cancer energy. You're going to have to reach out to get their decision first. You're not sure if you want to proceed forward, possibly because of the argument, or they could be reserved because of the argument, wondering if you all be able to recover. But you're not doing anything if somebody doesn't give an apology, wherever that needs to come from. That's how they feel about you. I know you can't see me, but I just kind of looked at you like, I don't know how you feel about that. But that's what I'm seeing if you're involved with someone. Is there someone coming into his life if he's not? Absolutely. So it could definitely be reconciliation. I don't know if you've been dealing with somebody else, but when you do come in, you will know that they are here. It will change a lot of things. People will receive them here. I think you'll try to maintain life a little bit better and handle your emotions better because of this relationship, because you're going to be attracted, open to new adventures here. I feel like there's still some things that you kind of have to deal with and or release here within this relationship. You all still need to get to know each other. You need to be free to be yourself here, and it's also free to have individual growth and development here so you can be a better partner for them, you know. But I feel like at this time somebody has to let go of something that's toxic here. And I feel like, yes, they may have letting go of the toxicity here within the connection here that was keeping you all controlled and trapped in this, but not. They didn't leave to go do something better. They snuck off to go do something sneaky, and whoever they snuck off to go do that with, they fell falling out with them too, because that person was only there for the opportunity. And if you couldn't give me what I wanted, then they're out. Or if they were just there looking to them for an opportunity, it's like, no, we were here. We thought you were the opportunity. So somebody was trying to manifest something new and it didn't work out. So when it didn't work out, what they were waiting on, they had to kind of turn back around and look at what they had, an unstable situation with someone who they kind of walked away from, who was their peace, and they're not over it yet. There you go. Assassin Sushi. I don't know where that resonated with you at, but I hope it did, or you see it soon. Talk to me. How about that? Hey, Sean, how are you? Y'all remember, I don't know, I think it's this girl that's singing now, but she was on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the remix of this, Candy says she wrote. I don't know if I liked her on there, but whatever. Baby, talk to me. I don't with the magic anymore. Yes, that was for Assassin. This does the dog look like me? What does the dog look like? Looks like all of us. A piece of each of us is on that doll. I've been in the presence. It's a scary place to be. Scary place to be. Who's Andre? Who's Andre? Oh, Andre! He is loyal. I don't know where he is. He might come in. He was in earlier. There's Andre and there's Make My Day. Andre could either be Make My Day, although I don't think he is, but he can be also Andrew. So I don't know. I think they're two different people. But sometimes the names look the same. But he is loyal. Make My Day is very loyal too. Make My Day is everywhere. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. He's everywhere. I don't know. Yeah, and he's come through here because he'll find me on Facebook. And we chit chat every day. Every day on Instagram. He's loyal. He's loyal. We talk about a bunch of different stuff. I don't think they're the same person. The Andre you're talking about, he's Andray. Yeah, Ray. Cran, what you need, love? What you want the read for? I hope you enjoyed your reading. It did? Okay, you're very welcome, Assassin. I'm sorry I got to talking while I was waiting on you. I'm glad it resonated here. I hope that kind of helps you what it is you decide to do. I think reconciliation is possible, in this. I don't know how you feel about that. Again, anybody watching me on Spoon, if you want to see me, want to see the card, you don't have to look at it now. You can wait till afterwards or something. Find me on Haps, Facebook, Twitter, and the link to this will be there. And it's pretty much the same title, Tarot After Dark. So you all will be able to see 3 screens. I'm a little confused too. Andrew, I think, is the one that I talk to every day. I think and he comes in here sometimes too, but sometimes he's had a bunch of different pages too. So that's why I don't really know, guys. I'll ask Andre when he comes in. But Andre, are you Andrew? I think I did ask him that one time, and I think Andrew was actually in here. Okay, good news. It's just my computer that I've had forever, and this that I just got, and this old 5S. For my phone. The only thing that's A1 really that does me really good, guys, is the computer and the iPad. My phone, I need a new one. This one is so outdated, but it works. I'm very grateful to be able to have this many screens on me because it makes work. I remember when I came on here and all I had was my phone and I couldn't do nothing while I was on Periscope, y'all. I couldn't do nothing but write a list and shuffle some cards. Okay? That's all I could do. And then once I had my computer, I was so stuck on it. I had to have my computer. Then I got the iPad thing. Then I need the iPad. I remember when that iPad broke, I was mad. I did not want to do a live until I got another iPad. I was like, I need this to work. And there no places had the screen, so I do get a little. Of course, I could work without the other phone, but I'm making it my business to be sure that I don't. That if I'm on live, I'm everywhere. Do you want the sex set, Cran? Oh, this song. Oh, I keep hitting my head on this table. What? Cran, do you want to use this deck or right away? You just let me know. So there's none of that around here. It is so fucking part of my language. Okay. What sexual energy is coming towards? Because sexual energy doesn't have to be physical. Not my mind, my body, my eyes. This to my soul. Please help me. Over me. My Cancer moon for sun. Rising. What's the sexual energy and intention around her right now? Give me something good when it comes to sexual energy. What is the good sexual energy around her now? Just show me the energy around her now. How can she tap into this energy? How does she tap in or play with this energy at this time? All right, so let's go ahead and let's start. All right, so somebody is like attract you. The energy is that they would want to be with you here. They would want to let their desires come out here with you here. They would love that. I think people may be seeing you all have this kind of romance and they can feel the sexual energy between you all, knowing that you all have this attraction, like, oh, they just want to get alone, and I bet you he'd want to spank her, and I bet you she'd be all freaky for him, maybe in the way that you all communicate with each other. But there are onlookers who sees this energy, knows that he has desire for you, and you possibly have a desire to please him in the energy here. This may not be physically happening, but this is the energy, how you all are coming together right now and how the onlookers are seeing you all. Now, the role that you're playing, excuse me, in attracting this energy, teasing this energy, letting this person know that you all could kind of be compatible in this way, is that they sit back, very strong, very aroused, very content and confident, almost like they're bored and they're looking for something. But like if he needs some kind of pleasure, he's taking care of it himself. You have no problem letting him watch you. If he can watch you in the shower, watch you change, even if it's just walk around the house and see certain things, it's almost like your energy with him is so flirtatious that it kind of seduces him, and he may think about it, or whatever happens, he may think about it, because you see in his hand that wand looks like he's holding himself, right? Can we see that? His hand? All right. Okay. So you give him something to think about here. So there's heavy sexual energy around the area. The only thing that's unfulfilling about it here with this 10 of chalices is like we wish to be in a room where we could please each other and just kind of have that area to ourselves and be comfortable. But it's almost like that's something that we're not able to bring together. We cannot bring our energies together to be comfortable, to just explore and have complete privacy here. We haven't been able to reach that ultimate happiness yet. We do feel like that's something that is to be conquered, but we don't know if we're going to get it or not. What are you laughing for? Am I right or am I right? I'm just being honest. I feel like I could be talking about anybody. Because somebody's very smitten with you, and they know that they have you. They know that you'll tempt them here, and they'll be very. Look how she's grabbing his hair, ain't she? Yeah, she's grabbing his hair like, I got you. I'm gonna teach you a few things, and he's happy to learn. Like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? But I'm gonna take it. Like look at her, and he's helping her take it off, and she's like, yep, this way. You just let me know, okay? You just let me know. That's the energy that I'm feeling amongst you all, the tension. People feeling, people being able to see, knowing that they're a little. I don't know how you flirt. I don't know how you flirt. I went to hold this up. It's the Knight of Pentacles. So it's like he wants to come, give her things, be pleasing to her. I think she would like to receive it, but I feel like we're maybe wondering why he hasn't made that kind of approach. Like why he's not pursuing more, why he doesn't have more interest, why he isn't investing more, trying to be as giving to you if he's so attracted to you. Like this is all good and great, but even if we have this energy, don't you want to show up for me a little bit more? I think you feel like someone's not giving you enough time. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough or you're not worth it in a sense within that person, maybe to them. I feel like that could be kind of depressing. So you just kind of lean to yourself for your own satisfactions. And I feel like that's when that person kind of comes in. Like, I don't feel like they want you to be hurt. Maybe they didn't know that they hurt your feelings or that they made you feel this way. But I feel like they kind of know. I feel like you may not know that they know. And I feel like they wish that they could come through the door. This next card feels hot. You all will talk soon. If that's how you're feeling, they'll come and pull you out. And as soon as they come and pull you out and you all are back talking again or alone, there you are again teaching them things, showing them things, backing your confidence, almost like that little moment we had didn't even happen. You know, it's like, oh, we're here and we're just on to the next thing. But like still he's afraid to come in and touch, to really grow and develop here with the two of Pentacles here, not sure if he should. Not sure if he'd be able to handle all of it. Maybe the fantasy has like psyched it up in his mind too much that this won't be something he's able to handle. You're a mature woman, you know exactly what you want, but he's so timid, so scary. He doesn't know if he's ready. But I feel like here with the Eight of Chalices, Eight of Cups, I feel like he may try to hold on to you and still kind of keep on to the dream and the love that you have, and the connection that you have. He's still in it. He's gotten stronger because of it. He feels like this relationship has matured, and he's matured with you, and he's like better for you. Like if there's an age difference, he may feel like you are more mature. But I feel like in this, he's like, I've matured some. It's because of you, and now you just kind of want to pull away from him. Like, I'm done with this. Let me go. Like, I'll hold on to your hand a little bit longer, but I'm really ready to go. And eventually, you know, it'll get less and less and less. Like, you're wondering why somebody isn't coming and taking in much interest if they're so, you know, infatuated with you. And then sometimes it's like, you know, bro, you in this by yourself. We've had enough conversations where I've told you what I wanted. You got to kind of go back and forth about things here. And you no longer get the benefit of me and other people. And other people here. If there's someone else that you could be entertaining or wanting to entertain or still trying to live your life, you don't get to have it all, you know? So you're going to have to make a decision. Not saying that they are entertaining other people, but let's say this person says their excuse for not wanting to commit is because they still want to see other people, and they may talk about it, maybe an idea of theirs, but they may not actually be doing it. And you're like, you know what? Well, that's fine, but you can't come over here and play around with me while you're still trying to see if you can go do those other things. So you may pull away from it if someone doesn't step up. I appreciate the 20 cents too. Thank you. What do you think about that, Cran? I gave it to you straight how I saw it. I'm not gonna act like I don't know energies, but it could be kind of sappy. You're very welcome. It could be. I mean, I love you too. I don't know why I read that as thank you. I said you're very welcome. I love you too. Yeah. That's so funny. Mhm. You're very welcome. You over there being a little seducer? We all have our charm. We all know what we're doing. Oh my gosh, Spoon. I don't mind doing it, Spoon. How do I do it? They want me to change my background because they say it's inappropriate. And they want me to take my Cash App off here. I'll take it off. And then what are we going to do for the picture? We'll make it something sweet, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, I don't know if there was like a break or anything, but I had to go in and edit some things. So, because of Spoon team. Sorry, Spoon. So, we're back. We only got like 15 more minutes anyway before Spoon times us out. So, they waited to interrupt my broadcast for an hour and 45 minutes. I only got 15 minutes left. We just want to let you know. Spoon. Craig, no, you're not. Hey, yeah, you guys, come on over here. If you all are still watching, Spoon only has like 15 minutes. Come over to Haps. Go to my Facebook, go to Twitter. You can click on it and find the link, or go to Haps and find the Aries Knowing. And come on in if you guys still want to watch and chill with us. But I'm not going to restart it afterwards because it breaks it up, and I just want to do the whole thing. So I just let it go for the 2 hours. But yeah, guys, come on over. It's always welcome. This shit is for all of us on any platform. This sound more cool? More cool. No, not more cool, not cool. Yeah, they do. Thank you. Thank you, King. I appreciate you. After 2 hours, Lee. 2 freaking hours. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like an audio or whatever. I think earlier today when I was doing the Gemini readings, I just recorded it as a podcast. I didn't get online, and then as soon as I was done, it went right up. It didn't take long to upload it all. It went right up, which I actually kind of like that. But it's kind of like podcasting, really, if you don't want to be seen. And I just said, why not tap into them? Yes, I did. I just looked down and saw that lead. Let me know what you need. I thought I had more than one. Let me know what you need. Which one do you want? I hope you guys enjoyed your readings. They were definitely hot and fiery. I'm going to go ahead and take care of these, and then we're going to go through and get through some more spreads here because we have some more. Look what you done to me. I'm going down. I'm going down. I repeat that in the name of Jesus because you're not around. Oh no. I promise you I won't go down. I'll go somewhere else. Depends on what you're talking about. I promise you I won't go down. I might. Depends. Bad, you want to piss me off, sir? I'm kidding. All laughs. Jokes, jokes, jokes. Ha, ha, ha. Hi, from Michigan. Going down. Hey. They're all over the place because the kitties knocked them over the other day. But they're actually not that bad. They all seem to be pretty upside down. I mean, well, upside down, right? But going in the same direction. Not the mind, I'm not the body. Texas. Open me up to the energy of Lee, please. Let's see these no regards to love. Let's see these no regards to love. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. They say keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, and they want you to have playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. So I think the person that you with, you all are kind of losing some kind of connection here. Something like someone is more attracted than the other one is. Someone thinks that someone should be lucky that someone is looking at them, but they're not. But I feel like, again, I got this in one of your cards. Okay, Lee. Do you remember that reading I gave you a while ago where I told you there was going to be a man that was going to come in, that a lot of people were going to be attracted by him? He was going to talk to them. He wasn't going to be aware of it, but he was going to be, this individual was going to be looking at you. They were going to be interested in you. Sorry. It's like I think that's the unrequited love. So somebody may like you, and you just may not be as interested, or vice versa. Somebody may receive a lot of attention and they may try to give you attention and you don't want it, or you may get a lot of attention and you're trying to give it to someone else and they don't want it. But I honestly think it's the other way around. I think this attention is coming to you. And I think that's why it says to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ than your usual type and expectations, because even though everyone else is impressed, she's not impressed how she's looking at him. People in the background are swooning, watching them like, oh, she should be so lucky, but she's not impressed. And then there we go, that man looks really sophisticated. There go those girls looking at him, but I feel like that Cupid already has the arrow's going to go for someone else, and I don't even think it's pointing at any of the ladies here. So they may be kind of different than what you would normally go after. But right now it's unrequited, and I think that's on your end. They say you should allow, just be playful. Even that's how this person presents himself in public behind closed doors. They could have a very playful energy. You get to know them a little bit differently than how they show themselves. Don't want this to be the last time. It makes me love me. That should be. I had to sing that part. My favorite part. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, love. That's what I have for you. Somebody's always attracted to you. Always. A lot. I think I told you that in your other reading. I don't know if you do have hecklers, but I know that somebody wants to come at you differently. I don't know if you know how many people you attract, but you got some people looking. You're just trying to find someone that's for you here. You do have new love coming in, but you always have suitors. Do you guys know, and you guys may know, but you know that Pop Smoke song, Whether You Know About Love, that song? Did anybody else realize that that's Genuine's song in the instrumental towards the end? That was Genuine. I guess I never really listened to the song all the way through. And the first time I really did, and it got to the end, I said, I know this. And I'm like, if I know this, I know everyone knows this. It's not that hidden in there. But didn't you guys know? I feel like nobody said anything about it. And it makes me want to go like listen to Genuine, but like I'm too into it on that record. Almost like when Bryson Tiller did that thing to that one song. I think that INOJ song. Let you go. Let you go. You know that song. What you know about love? Wake up in the store and get what you want. It's all over TikTok. You get what you please. We about to get it on. I love you, baby. It's just y'all know that song. I don't wanna lose your sin. So don't say goodbye, baby. Hey guys, don't worry about it, because I'm gonna look out for you. Just so you can hear it. We're gonna go into the next read, you guys. But when it gets to that part, I'm singing. Y'all gonna, I'm like, this is genuine. Listen. You hear it? What song is that? I don't know what genuine song it is, though. I know it, but I don't know when I listen to it. My whole life has changed. Maybe it's that song. Okay, I'm shut up so y'all can hear it. All right, what's the next thing? We did sex education. Y'all hear it? So, this reading is going to be if you are in a relationship, if you are dating and are seeing anyone that you are intimate with, thinking about getting intimate with, interested about. That's what this reading is going to be about. I'm like, oh yeah! Sorry, y'all, I'm weird. That's why I was such a hit. I'm kidding. So if you're dealing with anyone, thinking about being intimate with someone, if you are intimate with someone, we're going to look into your sexual needs, their sexual needs, the point of mutual satisfaction between you two, and what is blocking your desire. We have about 3 minutes left on Spoon. Again, anyone in, if you all still want to watch and listen, head on over to Haps. And yeah, you're welcome, Spoon Team. Head on over to Haps. We're on here. We're still live. We're just going to read No Limits over there. So come on in. We'll be back over here on Spoon tomorrow. Maybe even before tomorrow, because we got to finish up the rest of our reads. So I'm just going to be gunning those out. So yeah, y'all have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and just let it run out until the time stops. So let's see if we can start this here. All right, y'all. We don't Pop Smoke. I told y'all I would listen to him for a minute. All right, guys. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the motives to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Please open me up to the energy of the collective. All within the broadcast, and to come across the replay. Those that are connected to someone, entertaining someone, thinking about being intimate with someone, show me what their sexual needs are, what the energy that they feel towards this individual. What are their sexual needs in this situation as it pertains to this connection? What's their counterpart's sexual needs in this situation? Why are they all? You here, moving difficulties. What's blocking their desire for each other? All right, collective, whoever you are connected with in whatever way they are desiring you here, you are their wish fulfillment. I think they want to be with you very intimately. I saw the chariot in reverse kind of come out here, so maybe something has happened where you've kind of turned your back to the other individual or vice versa, and someone feels like they can't get close to you anymore or have their passions here with you anymore because of whatever troubles you all have fallen into or disagreements that you all have had in a way of feeling, in a way of being. Um, Possibly it'll probably pick out to me if I get into them. Um, so what I'm getting here, as far as your needs here in the sexual in this sexual connection with this other person here, I feel like you want to feel adored. You want to feel like they want you here. I feel like in this sense, you almost feel like you kind of hide them in a sense. Like maybe you're ashamed. Like she is kind of grabbing at herself a little bit more, almost like she feels a little bit frightened by the status of this other person. So there could be some kind of intimidation. Someone could come on a little bit too abrasive here, so someone could try to hide themselves here. With this being in reverse, I feel like this person you just don't really feel comfortable with them, or maybe they're not sure how to talk to you. Maybe they're kind of careless with their words, a little bit non-caring, maybe too. They're not. This is the King of Pentacles. They're not sensual. You know, they're not. They're very practical about it here, and something about it. You know, maybe when it comes to being sexual, that it's a turn on to them, but maybe they scare you because maybe they come off kind of weird, like be in the moment almost. So I feel like you need to feel like comfortable here in a sense. You all need to find a way of communicating. Maybe someone needs to be a little bit more sensual and not so practical. Maybe someone is probably has never really been their strong suit. Yes, they just would like for you to be comfortable here. I feel like, yeah, they're not. Whoever this individual is, they do not have a lot of sexual experience here. And I mean, they're still looking and peering like they're supposed to be this man, so they're supposed to act this way. But then when they do, they make you feel uncomfortable. Then when you're like chill and in your comforts here, it's like they peek around and look at your body like they ain't never seen these parts before, got to look at it like this, or they can't believe you're allowing them to do this. Uh-huh. And every chance they get, any kind, if they want to sneak and touch or grab at something here, you would let them do it. So I feel like your needs in this situation is, you know that they're not sexually fluent. They may be a good businessman. They may be good in life, but when it comes to sex, they're not really sure how to come off at you here. You need someone to make you feel very comfortable here. You feel like the best way to make them do that here, I feel it should just kind of let them explore your body and get comfortable here with you. And then they're going to have more interest in you here. And then your needs just kind of to be open with them. So I feel like you want to let them know you don't have to be abrasive. You don't have to be anything that you are. If you haven't done something like this before or been in this kind of situation, or if you're nervous because you don't know my body yet, I'm going to let you explore and get comfortable here. And if we're out and you see something that you like, just mention it and I'll show you and I'll let you touch it. Because that's how these kind of relationships work. So that's what your needs are in this situation. It's like, not like you'll work with anything. It's not a deal breaker, but let's just ease into this and get to know each other. What is their needs in the connection here? We have the Seven of Chalices in reverse. Hmm. What are their needs? They probably don't have a lot of options. Just because it's a Seven of Chalice, but I feel like they probably they're either bored with the one that they are with, or they've been bored in sexual partners in the past and they're just not really exploring anything. They don't feel like they have luck in getting pleased the way that they want to. I feel like they want to feel love, like they found something here. They haven't got to explore things sexually, so I think they would like to, but they're afraid. Because you would think that they know. Because you would think that they would know, being as old as they are, with this being a Ten of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles out here. This is somebody of status, someone who's mature. They don't really know these realms here, so they want to look, but I feel like it makes them feel a tad bit uncomfortable because they're expected to know this. Nine of Wands in reverse. I don't think they want to give up on this connection, but it's a deeper connection than what they've had. I feel like it's out in the open. I don't think this person has ever been in any kind of serious relationship before, honestly. They probably had an experience when they were younger, probably didn't work out well. They probably decided to focus on themselves and not date. Now they're trying to me too. Now they're trying to hop back out into this dating scene here. And it's just completely different from them. And they're dealing with someone else who's a little bit more mature in relationships, or mature being around people that they like and expressing how they feel. That obviously can be you. That is you, how I'm reading it. And I feel like they're just a tad bit unsure here. So they're just trying to make sure they can trust you. I don't see them running, but I see them just kind of looking and studying you, trying to make sure if what you say is true, is how you are you true, or are you a facade right now? You know? I see you lead too. I appreciate you. Somebody doesn't think it's gonna come in. Okay, let's go to the next one. The power of mutual satisfaction here. Such a relief. I don't know if y'all will get there though, with this card being in reverse and it being the Three of Chalices. I don't know if you all will get there, but talk about the bliss if you all could. And the reason why I think it's in reverse is because it's like you all are longing for this moment where you both can be in your element and just kind of release with each other, but you don't feel comfortable. I don't think you all are socialized enough with each other yet. How about that? I think that might have a lot to do with it. I don't think you all are socialized enough. You don't know enough about each other yet to be that way. So we may need to get to know each other. Because if this is the issue that we're having, if you've been dealing with him for some time, I don't know if it should still be this strong here. Yeah. He's still very hesitant. He may be kind of nervous to show the other person, maybe kind of nervous to show affection towards you. Maybe out of fear that somebody will see that it's wrong, that maybe karma will come on them for it. But I feel like the other part of them is saying, like, with this being reversed, like, I don't really care. Like, maybe you all just have to let loose and not care about the optics of it. Now, I don't know if there's a third party involved in this situation at all. I don't really see it. I don't think the other person has it, but somebody's worrying about this being bad and or being seen. And with the Three of Cups being in reverse, it's like both of you are longing for this joy, this harmony that you cannot get. So I don't think it's a third party, but I think somebody thinks they're doing something wrong here. And I think you kind of have to let go of that here. We got Three of Swords, Three of Chalices, both in reverse. So they feel like maybe they'll break someone's heart and they'll get karma from that. Maybe there's someone around them who is evil, who kind of controls what it is that they do. That's why they cannot have you. They could be busy with someone else. Yeah, here with this Knight of Wands in reverse here, it's like they're possibly already out on a journey, or they have flings with other people. Let me read this differently. Maybe you all, what would make you all comfortable is if you all were able to be yourself with each other here. I think somebody is worried about some kind of karma or somebody finding out about it here, but they're trying to overcome it. I feel like they go back and forth with that, with the Knight of Wands being in the reverse, whether they just want to kind of take a leap of faith and just go all out in the open with you here, or whether they just want to keep it hidden. Because even though it's hidden and maybe somebody knows, somebody sees, or somebody could be peeking, you all aren't really aware of who's watching this romance yet. But with this, you're just trying to stay it in hiding. Because I think part of you is like, I don't really care if someone's watching. I don't care what's going to happen. But maybe we should just stay inside the house and keep this romance inside. So you all really can't be free. So maybe you need to socialize, get to know each other. If you get to know each other and you're comfortable with each other, going out in public, it should be okay. If there ain't nothing funny going on. It could be somebody's evil ex watching someone's mother. I think there's definitely some kind of third party, but I don't think it's like that because this person doesn't look like they have that much experience. And if they are in a serious relationship or married somewhere else, they probably only been with that person and they do not have a lot of sexual experience. I don't care how long they were together, they don't have it. Okay. Kingy, wake up. Okay, don't take no pills. Don't take no sleeping pills. All right. What is blocking their desire here? So we have the Six of Wands here. It's definitely assured victory here to be able to be with each other, to please each other, to explore, and it might even be kind of fun if it's something new that they've never done before here. With the Ten of Wands, I feel like this romance has like a lot of stress. Even the time that you do get together where you just kind of can just let loose, I feel like it comes with a lot. It's got to be maybe something kind of quick here. All right, close the door. Okay. All right, close the door. Good night. Give me your hand. Don't reach over. I'll be in there in a minute. It's really late. You need to be asleep. All right, good night. I'll be in there in a minute. Okay. Is there... Nothing. Don't worry about it. Close the door up and get away from the door. Okay. So, yeah. So, I feel like what's blocking your desire is that there's a lot of room for you all to have a victory and success to really be able to do what you want to do. But I feel like there's stress if you all are trying to keep this connection on the hush, or if when things get heavy, when things get stressful, that's when you all try to sneak in time together here. I feel like that helps you all be distracted from not being completely comfortable with each other, so you can kind of mask it and kind of go in. I meant it just how I said it. And then with the Six of Swords in reverse, we know that you still experience these struggles. So even though it's something that's kind of rushed, it seems kind of fun, someone is still stressed out about it, just trying to maybe fake it till they make it. But I feel like after we go in, there still are some struggles that we have in connecting even in those moments here. So that's kind of what's blocking here. There's just stress. I don't know if it's stress around you, factors when you all get together, things that you start to think about, but something within your connection sexually here. We start to have issues. I think that can be cleared up really easily if we just kind of take our time and get to know each other a little bit better. Sex is better when you know the person, period. Sex is better when you know someone. All right, here. I feel like overall, though, with the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is something you all are longing for each other. You are longing to have some kind of connection with this individual here. I don't feel like you want to walk away. I don't feel like you want to miss it here. You don't want to miss this opportunity. I feel like, I don't feel like you see anyone else that you're interested in here. Any past lovers, other people that are in love, you're not bothered by it. You're kind of like on your own journey. So... yeah. You just kind of want to trust your own path. I feel like somebody's too trapped in fear here, and they're not wanting to make a choice. Just I think if things get stressful, if they have really a strong, it's got to be a mental thing too, especially when they start feeling all that stress. If there's really some kind of uncomfortability, if you are connecting and that's really what you all want to do, I feel like somebody's like, forget this. I'm just gonna walk away. Maybe you should go find you another lover, be with someone else. I don't know. I can't do this. It's not that I don't like you, but this is just really a lot for me mentally and spiritually. I'm just gonna let this go. And I feel like you just have to kind of trust your intuition with this, Let that person have like a moment. But I feel like if we just didn't give up so much, and if we expressed our concerns to each other and talked about what it is we wanted to do, and if you're mature and you're an adult and you're having sex with someone, you should be able to communicate sexually, physically, and verbally, and say what it is that you want, and be very comfortable with your bodies. Or why in the heck at this point in your life are you doing it? If you cannot communicate sexually, what are we doing this for? So I feel like communication is key. Then someone wouldn't have to suffer in silence and hang their feelings up on the wall and try to be something that they're not to please someone else. And when they can't handle it anymore, it's like, what, F this. Maybe I'm not ready, But you have to trust your intuition. You will know when those moments kind of take place. There will be signs leading up to it. Don't necessarily try to rush them. Just kind of trust your instinct. I feel like at the end of the day, They will try to come onto you really strong here with the Two of Chalices. They will let you know that they don't want to let you go. They may even get a little, you all will have an intimate moment, but they might get a little emotional with you and tell you how they feel about you and things that they may be struggling with. And not that that's not a beautiful moment, but it can be a lot less stressful if y'all just get to know each other a little bit better and chit chat. Period. You don't have to break each other down just to have a moment. We don't have to break each other's hearts just to bond. You don't have to do it. We can just talk about this shit beforehand and have a good conversation and bond anyway. You know? Bottom of the deck here we have the Three of Pentacles. So right now the love that you all are experiencing, being able to just kind of have someone to kind of wish you up and him having someone that he can pick up, it's like it's not working out this way. We have like an imbalance, like the weight is off. the weight is off. You know, it's like trying to hug somebody and you all can't get comfortable because someone's hugging this way and you trying to hug them that way. And it's like, man, I just cannot cuddle with this person. And both of you probably say, I cuddle with people all the time, but we can't cuddle. I don't know what's going on, but we're not able to do this. You know? And that's kind of like what that is, I'm feeling. Okay. That was the Let's Face It, Babe spread. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We're gonna definitely have to start reading with these cards a little more. I'm liking them. 111. 5 minutes ago. Thanks, King. All pun intended. A leftover quesadilla. Okay. You over there raiding the fridge. I just want a nice ice cold cup. Get that food. I made ribs yesterday for dinner. Some of that's left over. I'll probably eat that tomorrow. We have fried chicken today. I don't want none of that. I just want a nice cold Coke. And actually, I think I'm about to go set myself up for success. I'll be right back, guys. Brief intermission. I'm just gonna go toss this in the fridge. And I gotta change them out. Because I'm gonna die here. It's hot. Okay, guys. I'm so wrong for what I just did. But I got this in. This is about to be heaven. And I swapped out my Cokes for a cold one. I said, ooh, I wonder if this one's still good. It is. Reminiscing. Thank you, Jesus. For fans and the air that they blow out of nowhere. But a little electricity and some, what do they call those things? The blades. Yeah. Let me tell you. This woman asked me and she was like, are you surviving the heat? And I was like, I couldn't think of what to say, but I was just like, and she started laughing. I'm like, every time I get out the car, my feet, I slip because my feet are like sweaty on my little, I got these like foam little flip flops. Okay. Sorry, I slid down because the fan. Okay, guys. Lee, you have a reading here. My Sharpie. Ain't nobody watching me on Facebook, so click off for right now. Pillars. Oh, pillars? I said propellers or pillars. I was gonna say I said blades. They're not. Ain't nobody, not one person in there. Nobody commenting. So I went and closed out on my computer. Hopefully your comments still coming if somebody comes in there. But we've been on for over 2 hours now, guys. They're not coming. They're not coming in. No one's coming in. It's just us. Old school Usher. See if y'all know this song. Let me know what you need. I keep picking up this marker. This song is nothing but a trap. Lee! Sorry, I'm not yelling your name. It's okay if you're typing. What's your question? What do you want to get your reading on? I got another cash up from you. Mm-hmm. That's the question. All right. King, you know the song, right? Come on, somebody guess the song, a free read. You gotta guess the artist and at least say you know the song. Give y'all a hint. He was young when this came out, so he might sound a little different. Usher. I think this is his first album. He got a little H-Town swing at the end of this. You could tell he was young and he was being influenced by the style then, and then his style changed. But that's what you want to know. Yeah, okay. What body part is your... So you got an extra read, Lee. Unless you want me to refund this one back to you. However you want to do it, let me know. Like, I don't know if you want to say prefer. It's a little different not having Spoon on anymore. I look down at my phone and it's all black. Aw, okay. Cool, King. What can you read tonight, sir? You can this like that. Not the body. Just channel a holy absent energy of. He likes the mouth. He likes lips. Very clear. Clear as day. Pop right over. He likes the mouth. He has an obsession with the mouth. The mouth. That's probably the sexiest thing. He likes the mouth. He wants to touch the mouth. He wants to put his finger in the mouth. Is right close to his so-and-so. So when he finished looking at that, you know what he probably wants. Looks like she was already ready for that. He likes the mouth. He likes to fill the mouth. I think he likes filling the tongue. He likes everything about the mouth. Not that that's wrong. He likes to kiss too. Grabbing of the face. He likes the head. He likes having control. I don't know if that's just a joke. Like, I don't know if that's a crazy thing or not. He likes to control, because he might just want to control my mind. Like, he always grabbing my head and stuff, y'all. I think it's a mental thing. That's just a joke. But yeah, he like, even with this, he has his head on her head like this, and the other one in her mouth. Like, and the other one, it was kind of like the same thing. Ownership too over the body. Look at him. It came out in reverse or whatever, but if you can see in this card, he's pouring water and things over her mouth, and he owns her. Even in this one, not owns her, but even in this one, it's like this is mine. Okay, go ahead and do that. Now let me see your mouth. Let me feel your mouth. Okay, go ahead, hold back. I'm gonna arch your back. Enjoy this. I'm about to pour this over your mouth, over the lips. Heavy, even like his hand looks like it's over the lips. You should feel very empowered here with the Empress here, Taurus energy. Very empowered here. He likes you to be sexy overall, to really stand in that power, knowing that you have love, that you're connected somewhere. Like he wants you to feel like a sexual goddess here. He protects you. He likes everything with the body. Everything with the body. Everything with the body. The whole thing is that. But like entering the body, the mouth. That's. Look how she's looking. Like, she looks real good. She looks all sexy and everything. But look at her lips. It's like a little duck lip, if you can see it a little bit. Everything else is on point. Not too revealing though, just enough so you can see it. She carries herself very well. You know, she's at peace with love and those in her relationship. Only thing she's giving you is like face action. He likes the lips, Lee. What the hell? Let me see one more. Just to see. Yeah, he likes to be in control. Yeah, he likes to be in control. He can play like it, you know, a little bit and let you kind of take over and things. And he enjoys it. It's a different field for him. But you could tell that he's somebody who always kind of likes to be in control. He doesn't really know what to do with his hands, has her on her. Even when they're right there, it's like she had to kind of, like, she looks like she's more exerted than he is. Like, she had to work him into that. And he'll take back and take it. But he looks like he's not really there all the way. Like, he could be laughing a little bit. Not laughing, but like, okay, all right, let's hurry up. That's what I get. But in these other ones here, he is involved. He is focused. He goes right where he wants to go when it's up to him. But when it's your turn to take over, he lets you take over. He can enjoy it. It's probably not really his thing or how he would do it. So yeah. Sorry guys. Got ash and all kind of stuff on my hands. Oh my gosh, I feel so much better. Come on. How's that for you? Let me know what you need, Kim. If you're not ready tonight, you need another night, but you know. There's any sexual questions you want to ask? No, okay, that's fine. Or you just have to wait till next Wednesday. I'm kidding. When you see him, hi. Hey, babe. I'm not doing nothing. What are you doing? Just be sitting there like, hi. Okay, guys, let's see some of the questions on here. Your sexiest trait and how to work with it, how to incorporate more sensuality into your daily life, what stops the sexy, things that are blocking your erotic nature, how to channel your inner sex goddess, your sexual needs, their sexual needs, the point of mutual satisfaction between you and another person, and what is blocking your desire, your sexiest trait and how to work with it. I'm such a note taker, documenting person. I'm over here like, okay, King, free read, song guest, usher, lead, gifted to King. Like, for whatever reason, I feel like I need to write that down. I don't know. King, was that the right one? Your sexiest trait and how to work with it? I don't know if they really do. I think that they're very comfortable doing it around you, no problem. But like, if you were to do one, oh my god, what was that? Like, shut the heck up, bruh. You're open everywhere. Like, be some quiet. Okay. Somebody's mad at me for that comment. Absolutely. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body. My eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to be the channel. Open me up to the energy of. You still in here, Cran? You split on out. Show me his sexiest trait. The sexy trait. What is his sexiest trait? What he possesses. The sexiest trait. What's his sex appeal? You're very silent. Someone who's like mysterious because they don't talk much. So it's like someone, not that you do this, but someone who can walk in a room wearing dark clothes. Not many people know them, but one person who seems to know everyone, who's very confident, can walk up to this person and talk to this person, and they look at this person, take direction from this person, but they may not see them interact or talk too much, but you're able to see that that person really knows them. So there's some kind of mystery around you that makes people look at you. You're very protected here. You only let certain people in, certain people around, and those are the ones that you will communicate. And you're not going to do it in a setting if you don't feel comfortable. I feel like even though that's an attractive trait for you, that could be a way for you to kind of protect yourself here. Not being able to experience a lot of the relationships that you definitely can, that are out there for you here, only because you hold back here because of pain. So maybe you've always kind of been that way, but I feel like it could have gotten worse over the years as things have started to happen and the circle gets smaller as far as who can approach you. But the most sexiest trait is in how you reserve yourself, how you are exclusive and only certain people know you. But there's got to be a time and a place for that, because I feel like overall that becomes possibly all the time. That can become all the time here. And a lot of people love this close intimacy with you here. They enjoy it here, but I feel like I feel like somebody really wants to make things better in a sense, recapture some kind of romance, but I feel like they don't want to always possibly maybe do it at home. What you mean you don't run in those? That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Somebody's tired of having to always do things inside. Nobody wants to go out, you know? Like, I feel like let's go outside and sit by the window and let's be intimate. Let's be intimate in public. But I feel like in our setting we can do it, but it's in an enclosed space, one that is comfortable, one that is a very an area that you have control over, that you all have control over to manipulate here, and it's very private. There's no one around. I feel like that's the setting you prefer, but you kind of have to like get out there. Yeah, you may know everybody, but you don't. Does everybody walk up to you and approach you all the time? If they do, are you chattering? If somebody, like, people could know you, like, for example, I know you and Lee knows you, right? And you're in this setting where other people know you. They may say, hey, how, oh, hell, that's King over there. But then they go sit at their tables and you go do your own thing. And then me and Lee walk in like, King, hey, you smile. We come sit at your table and we hanging out for the rest of the night. And we talking to you and stuff. But every time we talking and laughing, you're just kind of, they never really see you talk. But you'll laugh. Or you may say something, but it may be kind of low. I only feel like I know this energy because when we talked on the phone one time, you was real quiet. It was like you knew how to keep the conversation going, but you was real like chill. So that's why I feel like I know the energy. So that's great. It's very mysterious. People like that here. But I feel like one toxic thing could be is that you possibly activate it too much, or you stay to yourself a lot because you don't wish to communicate with a lot of people. I feel like you want a setting where you can connect with somebody in private here. And I feel like that may be like, in private, possibly, because what you said about the hoes, you don't want to be out there mingling in with every single body and just out there, doing the fleshly things in the fleshly world with the flesh folks. I guess I'm supposed to say it. Fleshly folks or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like this type of behavior, this type of preference can become toxic if overused too much. You and a person may start having disagreements here because someone doesn't want to stay and someone kind of wants to go out. Yeah, you gotta let me know how that feels. But is that kind of like how it would be? Oh, you said very that. Yeah. Okay. Somebody wishes to be with you here. They want to seduce you. They want to seduce you so bad that you have to leave, your not your responsibilities, but like whatever guards you have kind of set up for yourself. They would like to choose you as an option here and possibly move forward with you here with the Seven of Chalices, but they want it to be open. So there could be a suitor in the midst. Or maybe that's something, if you want to work with this energy, that's something that you should consider. But um, I feel like once you start to do it, especially with somebody you like, you'll be a tad bit hesitant at first. The investment. They spend time with you. They text you back. It's like they want to be in communication with you here. When it comes, they don't just talk about emotions with you though. When it comes to like doing things, they're talking about doing things in the future, but taking action in today to make sure that y'all can see that. They don't just sit around just talk ideas and y'all just meet up the next day just to hang around some more and talk about the same ideas and do the same thing, the same ideas, and yet we still just sitting right here. We not doing nothing different throughout the day. That's a stagnant type energy, and somebody's just in your own. But you'll know when somebody wants you. They'll make it known. They'll also make it known the intentions. Yes, $5. TAK317. theariesknowing@gmail.com for PayPal. But there are generals going up too all night, so for a little bit longer, and you can kind of tap in and see if your energy's there. I'm gonna do maybe one more. But yes, the investment. You want to do something? Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Da, 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 da. Or if there's something that you all can't do it, they work with you. You all learn to compromise. You learn to do something else. Or when we can put it off. Like, when you're moving with somebody. For 2 more hours. We'll see. I got a backup Coke in case this one gets warm. No, just kidding. But yeah, somebody wants to be there. Yes, Cash App, $TAK317, or PayPal, theariesknowing@gmail.com. The same here. But yeah, somebody wants to be with you. If you're working with somebody, if you all are a partner, if you all are a team, if you all see here, if you all are aligned, and if you all got struggles and we got shit we got to work through, but we love each other, you know the difference. I want to move, they don't want to move. I want to go forward, they don't want to go forward. Every time I want to do this, they pull me back and say no, no matter what. Every time I try to move forward, they pull me back and say no. No matter what happens, no matter how life changes, there's always going to be some kind of excuse as to why we cannot move forward. That person is not invested. That is a lust situation. They may act like they love you and they have high feelings. They are infatuated. They are in lust. They may love you as a person, but not romantically, because they be trying to make sure that they satisfy you emotionally. They try to make sure that they're moving forward with you, that they're being your partner, the other person on the other end, like you're being for them. It'll be reciprocated. You have a partner. You're very welcome. Sorry if I just kind of ended your reading. I'm sorry, King. That was your reading. Yes, that's me. Oh, I'm sorry. I want to ask that question. How do I know if someone wants to be with someone in the cards? I'll see the Hierophant. I'll see maybe like the Knight of Pentacles or any of the Pentacles in the upright here. I'll see cups, any of the cups in the upright, any of like the court cards of the cups in the upright. Eight of Pentacles sometimes shows that somebody wants to invest in or work. Three of Pentacles shows they want to work with you. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. That's someone that wants to like court you here, someone who's looking for emotional desires. The only thing about that too, depending on what energies come with that, is they could just be dating. They could be interested in you like emotionally. Like that's also like the person who kind of loves love. They just want to be in love with someone here. And they're also a knight, so they're growing and they're changing and they're in and they're out. So they can only be in that mood for like a minute. You know, you never know. So with the Knight of Cups, it's important that I see like what cards are around it, or just try to touch into the energy that it's in. You know, because like with the Knight of Cups, they can come like wanting emotions to be filled, but that doesn't mean like they're with you that they're your partner. I understand. No worries. And you can see it, and everybody else can see it. It's me, y'all. Yeah, something like that. What else? Two of Cups, of course. Two of Cups is because, especially that, even though it's the Two of Cups, it's like a give and receive, emotional give and receive with somebody. You're in care of each other here, putting your love together. That's how you know. What else? Sometimes the Six of Swords. I think the Six of Swords. Yes. Yes, the Six of Swords also means that someone is partnering here with you because you're going through strife and you're together. Maybe you're getting away from it or going into it. Sometimes people can come in your life at a difficult point and they help you through it, even if you have conflict with them or if you all are having troubles or issues within your relationship. They're there, and they're there to work through those things with you. It is a relationship card. It's also a self development card. So it really depends on the question that you're asking. So if you're asking about another person, do you want to be with that person in a romantic way or do they want to be with you? It's a choice. They definitely recognize the connection. It looks like at this time they would be moving towards you. They see it. But you all have to continue to choose each other and allow it to be a balance led connection here. So that's someone that definitely would be a partner for you. Now, if it shows up in reverse, it's like we're looking for that kind of connection, but we don't really have that connection, or we could be separating right now because we're not choosing each other. Maybe the difficulty or the stress has gotten into us. We've been arguing, so now we can't focus on the love, and we're just kind of moving farther away from each other. If you're trying to check the energy of a past relationship or something, and you get that like in reverse, it can mean you all just didn't have a strong connection, or not a strong soulmate connection, karmic sometimes too, especially if it shows up with the devil. I hope I gave you some insight on that, Lee. I don't want to draw it out, but it's late. I can probably just keep chit chatting. Okay, I see you, D. I like your ID. What's your question? And I appreciate you, by the way. I'm gonna mess up my hair on fire. It always looks much closer when I'm on here. And give me your sign, please, D. Your question and your sign. I appreciate you, by the way. I don't really have a whole offering out for my ancestors tonight, guys, but I do have water out for them. Just to hydrate. Oh, sorry. Just to hydrate the spirit. Sorry, Dad. Oh, look. See, not choosing each other, maybe realizing that the connection could have been a tad bit toxic here. So it's almost like letting it go, not choosing each other, deciding to separate, that this is not your life partner. Okay. Not anymore. What do you mean? You probably can't see them. I'm not sure where you're watching me from. I'm on Haps, so I don't know if you could see. I don't know where you're watching me from, if you're on Haps or not. But right now, I think it's only you guys. I think it's only Haps people watching me. There could be some viewers coming in on YouTube, but I don't see them right now. I've had okay. It says there's 2 watching me on YouTube, so I appreciate you guys. Welcome. And I appreciate everyone who viewed on YouTube my videos. So I'm really excited. I uploaded one video and I think I had like 4 views in the first 8 minutes, and that was it. But I was happy. I was like, I had 4 people that wanted to come in and watch it as soon as I got up. Oh, welcome. I appreciate you. I hate that because sometimes I can see. I know they don't combine them, but sometimes I can see the messages that people send me on Facebook. And like the other night, I was missing messages. Like some of them did not come through. So, all right, I'm not the mind. I'm not the body. I'm not the yeah, to the energy of the Virgo. She said I wanted to. Oh, hey. Virgo. What's she smell about her butterfly? You break up with somebody recently? Oh, yay! I hope it's a great. I hope it's a great thing for you. See, somebody's watching you. I feel like you have your guard up against them. You don't want to let them come in here. They may have tried to reach out here and there, but it may be like petty, not giving you much of something to respond to or anything that's really worth a response. Or after you respond, like that was it. It's very close ended. But someone's kind of keeping an eye on you. It's someone that you're having an issue with. I feel like the best thing you can do right now is to kind of let it go because I feel like it's confusing you right now emotionally. It's too many options. I feel like you're trying to sort out within self. And just try to move forward here and move past this obstacle. What's going on here with the Page of Swords? They haven't healed. They're not healed. They're a tad bit selfish. They're a little bit off right now in life too, so they're not really going to be able to handle this situation very balanced. If you try to offer them love and support and really try to work with them through their healing, I don't think that they've been receptive of it here. Did you used to date him? Yeah. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Does he contact you? Is there any kind? I see you. Yes. That I'm sorry that that's happening, but absolutely, there's somebody keeping an eye on you somewhere. They're thinking about you, definitely within your energy. I don't know if you tried to offer them help in the past to help them heal, and they didn't accept it because they weren't healed enough, or if this is you ignoring their offers because you know that they are unbalanced and you're not. You guys aren't vibing correctly. You definitely. I thought it was somebody that you possibly were like connected with, and it was telling me like, what's the best thing you could do is like not to connect with this person, so just let it happen and move forward. I think they confuse you here, so that's probably why they're sudden. And I didn't really feel like that would hurt your feelings too much, so I don't know if it hurts your feelings, like if you miss this person or if you want them to kind of have interest in you, but I feel like if anything, it caused you confusion, and you just being advised just let it be and move forward. Yeah, it's not going to manifest for them. It's not going to manifest. I think you're worried about them trying to make an impact. I think you're worried about what you can do to kind of make sure that nothing comes out of this. This person is really wasting their time and their resources, and they cannot focus here. They want to try to, they do like the confusion that they call, but they want to try to make this happen. Mm. Mm-hmm. Like I said, with you, you could have your guard up here. I do think somebody's still watching through another way. I mean, yes, somebody's still watching through another way, some kind of way. It could be on social media. It could be asking around. They could physically see you somewhere. I don't know how far away they live, but somebody has a way of keeping eyes on you and watching you and knowing what's going on, getting some kind of information. If you either denied it and they either said no because they were not healed and were not ready, or no, you either denied it because you said they were not healed and were not ready, or they were not ready or didn't feel the connection and denied it. But now this person is stuck watching you. I feel like the challenge is that you're a tad bit confused, trying to explore your options, not really know what's uncovered, but this situation isn't going to manifest. Don't waste any time on it here. It's just going to cause confusion. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not at all. You know, when you have eyes watching on you here, I feel like the ending here, you walking away or you not dealing with this individual, whatever it is, this is a sudden change. Like you and them not having harmony, not being together, it's shocking for them. This is Scorpio energy. Maybe they thought that something could work out, that you all would be able to partner together. I don't know if there was someone else involved at the time, if they were dealing with the tower situation. All I know is that this person had something change amongst your connection when you all stop seeing eye to eye, and it wasn't something that could work out. I think Spirit wants you to accept it for what it is. I don't think you want to be in partnership with them. They have a lot of things that's kind of possibly going on in their lives right now, or did at the time. Scorpio energy out here again. This situation isn't going to change. You know, there's nothing you can do about this. Just try to move forward here. Hold your grounds. Make sure it doesn't come and rise back up. Stay strong. Don't be intimidated. Why does he? Why? What's his attraction to her? 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 You're nurturing. You're loving. You're nurturing. I think you left him. You left him. You decided that you were going to have peace without them. If you suffered about it, you suffered in silence if things didn't work out. I feel like they're disappointed. I think they probably expected for you to kind of chase them a little bit more, because they felt like, you know, they were acting like this person of great status who knew what they wanted, and I guess that was supposed to be attractive to you here. But you just left and just said, you know what, I'll just kind of keep going. It may not be what I want, but I'm out of here. He's kind of disappointed. He hasn't let this go here. It's, yeah, I'm telling you, it was unexpected in the way that you handled things. I don't know how you walked away, but he actually, it made him very sad. He handled it foolishly. He actually was interested at some point. Whoever this individual is, yeah, and they want some kind of rebirth, but there's so much distance in you. And look at that block. Somebody can't get in. If somebody's trying to send messages, they can't get in. It's like someone, yeah, it's hidden. They have to suspect. They don't know if you're with somebody else or whatever or whatnot, or if you're still interested. But it's like you're not giving them any time of day. Yeah, but you know, you're such a nurturing and giving person. You always take care of your environment. Who is she giving her time to? She's already healed from this and let it go because she always takes care of herself and does what is best. You know, that's that earth energy there, that Virgo energy. Um, you know, if it was unhealthy for you, just let it go. You dealt with the heartbreak and you kept pushing ahead. And this person was not ready to lose that. Look at this. What? I missed my opportunity? Hold on. I was balancing out everything real nice between us. Emotions got high and now I'm hurt. Mm, that's this situation. I was gonna say somebody could be having a third party in their own life that kind, or they were hiding another person, or they would have put you in one, but it wasn't able to work out here. I was gonna say that, but this is where I was seeing it at. Possibly coming from his end, some kind of sudden shakeup. Maybe the other person could have found out too. I'm not sure, but that's why it didn't work out. That's why they wanted you to let it go, but they didn't think you were gonna leave. Not at all. Yeah, so Spirit just kind of wants you to move forward and keep your boundaries. This person may be around a little bit longer. They're having a really hard time letting this go. Any new love coming into her life? Any new love coming into her life? Absolutely. Here, I think so. I feel like you have a lot of fulfillment. You may have a lot of offers or whatever. You're going to be very content with the options that you have to choose from. I see 9 here. So you may have some solid suitors. Don't let anyone from the past come back. I don't think you're getting into anything. I don't know if there's a fire sign or something in the mist somewhere, but I feel like there's someone who isn't taking action on you because maybe you all had something that was unhealthy. They haven't spoken with you in some time, or if they do, it's very sporadic. Um, but I feel like you'll meet someone else. I do see this person trying to see if they can come back in here, but I think you should keep them blocked as well. But you will have other options. Here in love coming towards you here, yeah. Listen, you're gonna be breaking hearts left and right. You decide who's gonna get your time. You try to work with them. It's not like you're heartless, but there's gonna be a couple people we're gonna have to send on their way. You don't want to be involved in any kind of drama, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna have some options enough to make you satisfied. If you were connected to somebody like fire in the past, they're gonna know about it. Yeah, you have long-term commitment coming here. You'll be very happy here. Yeah, look at this fire energy coming in, thinking that it's unjust, seeing you as the empress, like like you belong to them. Yes, because they weren't ready for you to leave. I think they really liked you here. I don't know what conversation you all had before it finally ended, but they still wanted you. Clearly, you were supposed to be attracted by that. You were supposed to fight hard. You were supposed to hang around, and you didn't. You left. So, who do you think you are? In other words, I don't know if this is still them or another fire energy here. I did see this emperor out here, so I don't know if there's an Aries somewhere. Um, Cancer even, but I feel like you're moving forward. You know, leaving that energy in the back. There could be someone else that tries to rush forward once you start dating or once you get in a relationship and you're fulfilled. Somebody, they may not take action, but you may finish it. You know, you may finish it. You may feel it. You may know about it, but they're gonna feel kind of jaded because you're with someone else. They were supposed to come back and reconnect with you, but they didn't. It could have just been one of the people you were dating. You know, like, wait a minute, I wanted this. Well, you should have spoke up louder because you missed it. So that's your read, Deb. I hope that was good for you. I saw I saw Aries out here with the Emperor when I got you moving forward. I think this King of Wands is a Leo, but it wasn't heavy. And so I saw Aries out here. And yeah, Sagittarius, that was with the other one. So that Scorpio or whoever the stalker is may have that somewhere in their chart here. But yeah, if it's fire, it could be Aries. Aries, Sag, or Leo. Yeah. You'll find someone else though. You'll be very happy, very fulfilled. Something very long term. That's the fire side. Is there a fire energy around her that may come up in the future while she's dating? Who's the King of Wands in reverse? King of Wands in reverse. You had an ending with them. Maybe you were committed to them in the past and you all broke up. Maybe it's something serious, or maybe you all were trying to get there and you couldn't here. Scorpio energies out here, they didn't release it. They want to move forward. It could be the same thing. They're dealing with some kind of failures here. Thank you. But this is kind of like Aries, Leo energy here, not having success. Virgo energy. I feel like maybe you had a failure with them and you were really trying to move forward. So now you're just trying to guide your path going forward after this. Restless. So you probably had to heal. This could have been something consistent, but I feel like you're looking at other offers. So decide what energy it is. You'll know when they pop up. If you didn't deal with someone in the past of that nature, fine, but it could be the other one. Ugh, that's me, guys. I keep scaring myself every time I move because the flame. I'm like, what the heck is that shadow? But I got that Scorpio in reverse. So it's someone you had an ending with, possibly a commitment, or you couldn't get on. it could get to a commitment with them. It was a painful ending. Um, yeah, they're still stuck on it. You kind of went within about the situation you tried to offer to it. You didn't get the success that you want, so you kind of had to move on. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad that resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Yeah, we took care of King. King, you still awake? Everybody's still up. I appreciate all 35 of you who have come in. Mm-hmm. Really. Like, he has status. Everybody should want to be with him. That's what a lot of these girls, I'm not going to say a lot of these girls, but some girls that he may run into would do that. If they have like a low self-esteem, if they're really, if you love me so much, if you like me so much, you have to fight for me a little bit. It's a little cocky. It ain't normal, it's cocky. That's what that is. It's ego. Have we ever done a stalker spread? Thank you. It was nice meeting you too. You're very welcome. Have we had one? I know we're not about to keep listening to Jaheim. Y'all just remind me when to change the what's it called? It's still on? Just give me some time. We can do that. Yes, it'll be up. You can watch it later. Yeah, YouTube, you should be able to see it. I noticed when I went and looked from another one, it took a minute. Like, I could see it when I was on my YouTube, but I couldn't see it when I went on my other little page, so it might take a few, I don't know how long, but yeah, it'll be up. It's always up. If you can't find it, you can always go to my Facebook page, and the link is there too. Like how I'm on now, you'll see it. You can click on it, but it'll always be here. It is. It's creepy at the same time, though. It really is. And you be like, really? Why would they do that? But some people be kind of flattered, like, everybody does that to me. They just love me so much. I don't know why they acted that way. Thank you for making me feel good about myself. Thank you for loving me today. Get to know your stalker. Get to know your stalker. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we can definitely do like a full spread on that tomorrow. But tonight, I'm just going to ask the question. Like, who is stalking? Who is stalking you? Why are they stalking you? What do they want? Tomorrow, I'm going to go look for some spreads just because it's so late, guys. It's 2:09. It's 2:09, guys. Me too. But now I'll be like, is that really real? Because sometimes I think they be doing stuff on the TV. Because, I mean, they be walking through some of these houses and stuff with cameras and lights and things and all these equipment. Like, you think the spirits can't feel the energy? Like, all those things, all those lights. And sometimes maybe they do catch stuff, but, you know, I got your thing. You know. But some stuff is really good. I forget which one I used to watch. I don't know if I believed on that, but I think they went into houses and stuff and they'd sit overnight. They try to talk to the spirits. Oh, yeah, when they go into those mental hospitals and stuff with their machines. You be looking all dark and I'd be like, turn on the light. Yeah. Something touched me, man. I'm like, oh my God. I think I did like those, and I used to think like I'm gonna go into an abandoned house and pull out my tarot cards, or go sit outside a house and pull out my tarot card and read the energies. Like I know there's this, I know of a house where something had happened there like a while back, and I was like I could just go pull on the energies, and I'm like I'm about to go do that. If there is any energies there, I don't know how like they are, but I might pull on that situation one day. When you hear little stuff, I see shadows. I feel their presence. I be seeing shadows and stuff. I be looking like, man. Or like when you're standing in the kitchen and you're doing something and like you just feel like a wind like behind you, but there's like nothing open. Heat didn't come on, nothing like that. It's just like a gust of air and then that was it. I hate that. That used to happen to me a lot when I was younger. Not the mind, not the body, and the eyes. I believe this to my soul. Please allow me to get the channel, open me up to the energy in the room, all within the all blah blah blah, all within the broadcast. Right. That's exactly what it is. You better be doing what you're supposed to do. You got a roommate, King. I don't think you planning on leaving either. Not the mind, not the body, my eyes are the windows to my soul. Please allow me to get the channel, open me up to the energy of the collective, all within the broadcast. Any that may come across the replay. I thank you, Spirit, for clearing accurate messages for the energy and the vibes tonight. Who is stalking the collective? There's somebody that is stalking and watching the move of the collective viewers. Not really. There's too much confusion right now. Maybe some kind of dispute here, some kind of unhappiness that's taking place. You may be a tad bit preoccupied, but I feel like this person is just kind of leaving you alone right now. Things may be too hazy for them to kind of watch. Is there someone keeping an eye on them on their social media? Somebody watching them on social media? Secretly. If there's somebody watching you on social media, there's somebody who's there is someone watching you on social media. They're not too what's the word I want to say, like confident. They're like that person that should be happy. They should have everything that they need, but yet they're still pouting so that they don't feel stable in life. They're watching for conniving reasons. Like they're trying to keep it a secret. They may want to meddle. They may be talking about it. They're trying to collect and get information here, possibly negative, collect secrets so they can know more things because that's kind of like what's helping them, especially if they're bored. They don't have a lot going on within their life. Like money may not be an issue. Life may not be an issue, but they could be bored. But then again, there could be issues here. You could be at risk of losing something financial here or whatever, or home or things of that nature. And there could be some sneaky energies around you trying to collect information. So on social media, yes, there are people secretly watching you, trying to pick up, trying to find out what your current situation is here. But I feel like you're not giving them much. You're not gonna give them the opportunity. You don't need their focus. You don't need their attention. You're not giving it to it. Aries energy out here. I just know it when it pop up. You're keeping things in order. Whatever's going on over here, whatever's happening over here, it is over here. So I don't know what you're coming over here to focus about. So I feel like you're just kind of putting them and they're just real dependent on hearing from you because they don't get anything if it's from you. Now this person is sneaking around looking for an opportunity, looking to get information about your situation and what's going on, and what you're more focused on is the fact that you all have this confusion anyway, that you're having this peace, you're fine, this person is gone, the situation with you is unhappy, there's confusion, it's not looking like we're going to have a rebirth or any kind of reconciliation, repair a friendship, repair a relationship here, and somebody's over here being very sneaky. They're only doing it because they're hurt. And they're not sure how you're able to kind of end it and move on so fast. I feel like it's there, but maybe you're not addressing it, so maybe they're questioning how much you really care. social media, yes. Somebody really sitting outside your house, stalking you, following you everywhere you go. I don't see that, but I do see secret energies here. Yeah. Somebody here could be giving to two, could be taking care of a lot, or they could feel like you're doing this here, so you don't have enough time for them. Um, Somebody is possibly you or the other person. Somebody is too preoccupied or too busy with things that they're dealing with, people that are dependent on them, that need their time and attention, and they have to budget it out and give it to them in rations, whatever responsibilities that they have. So they don't really have time to focus on the pain, so it kind of just has to be what it is right now here. But I think they still look at it unsure. It still isn't something that they're confident in. That they're not happy with how this is going, closing out this cycle this way. It doesn't look like we're closing it out strong. We're closing it out possibly due to ego or being too weak to fight it. But I feel like it's just painful. It just kind of weakens the connection. It weakens what they knew of you and vice versa. And unfortunately, we have to close out the cycle on this note. With our emotions being high, pride being in the way, not being at peace. I feel like somebody's really unhappy about that. Somebody's really unhappy about. There's some kind of instability in the household, some kind of unfairness, possibly with something legal. Taurus energy, water energy. Somebody could have a child with someone. The child is happy, the mother is happy, but I feel like the husband over here or the man over here, wherever their partnership comes in, he's not sure how he feels about it. This could be a young child, a baby. A child. I mean, she obviously had the child here, so the child could be very young and or an infant. And I feel like if there is a child involved, if not, and this is just about someone that they look at, maybe somebody that they look at as an emperor, someone that they want to have children with. I feel like they still feel this way, but emotionally they're not sure like how to handle this. There could be some anger around it because of the instability, because of the tension. Even though we're not currently arguing, it's like still lingering here. It's throwing off our foundation. It's unfair. There's no order. We're not making advances towards each other here. We're just kind of looking, maybe trying to see who's going to make the first move here. And somebody's really just stressed out. And someone's like, yeah, you see, I'm not messaging you. Sorry, I'm not messaging you. You see that? I'm not coming forward. You see that? And I find this other person is just kind of worried, not because you're pushing it in their face, but yes, they know that you're not. What are you going to do? Are you purposely not contacting them and hoping that they see it so that it can cause them stress and reach out to you? Just be careful with how you treat people here. Things could have fallen apart with you all because of interference from other people, third parties. Something about this was toxic. You guys let it go here. Somebody was too stuck in their ways to really see the truth, and now they have to be trapped in regret because somebody made a decision to do what was best for them. This took too long, and now I'm on my way, open to new offers here, moving forward. This situation was overwhelming. Now it's time to release. Difficult decision to make, but we're not connecting anymore. No opportunity for the long term. But you will be happy, and that'll be revealed to you soon. I see you could be kind of restless right now. Yeah, the healing will come. That's what I have. Does that sound like a situation or a story that maybe somebody knows? So no, I don't think you have a huge big stalker. You do have Sorry, you do have confusion with somebody. Sorry. My camera was over there spilling over. Nobody wants to tell me. You do have confusion with someone, but they do watch you online. They keep an eye on you online. Anyway, they have to keep tabs on you. I think they do that. Peek in or something like that. It resonated a little bit with me too. It's okay. We're all going through the same shit. Even the most famous celebrities go through shit. We're all in this together. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but I think there's snow on the ground. I'll be like, no freaking way. Wax on my arm, which what dries and freaking out. It's never happened on my plate. Not the mind, I'm not the body. Eyes open to my soul. Please allow me to be channeled. Oh. Ooh. Oh. You guys are silly. I was laying down so I could write it down. This shit is for all of us. Welcome in. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body, my eyes. To my soul. Please allow me to be channel. Please open me up to the energy of the 426. What card do you have right now for him? What current energies is he dealing with around him? What are you directed towards him right now? What he's feeling? Oh, I'm sorry. Ooh, shielding. You are protecting yourself from outside energies. You may feel that from a lot of people too. If you know that the people that you're coming through are kind of guarded here, they've gone through some difficult cycles, or they know that difficult times are very, very near here. So they're protecting themselves. I don't feel like anyone wants to be put into a situation where they're threatened, where they're not protected, where they're at risk here. Be that because of the environment, or be that just because they've gone through personal things in life and they just don't trust people. But I feel like the energies that you could be dealing with from people is a lot of shielding. People aren't really letting people get close to them here. It's all about finding your balance here. Balancing yourself out around these energies, just trying to respect their boundaries and kind of like mind your business here. Keep building and thinking about the future here. I think we're all going to overcome this at one point, but I feel like with these two X's, I just feel like it's going to be like a wound that we all are going to remember, but it'll be a thing of the past. We will work past these things here. But yeah, that's what I have for you. The summer's going to be very beautiful here. Great time for self-development. It is unlimited for you here, Leah. A lot of things will already, it will be there for the picking. At this, things will just be blooming here. Clear your energy. Didn't I tell you that the last time we did this read? Clear your energy here. Make sure that you don't hold any of this, because even though people are shielding, you're still picking up on that energy. I'm protecting you, but there's some kind of energy that's coming off with that. Hey, welcome. I feel like I know your name. Welcome. But I still feel like you're picking up on all of the negative energy that surrounds the reason why they're shielding themselves, because I think you're noticing you can't connect to them, you can't get close, and it may be in a bunch of different situations where you're feeling this type of energy. Everybody has a shield up here. Balance, things will balance out here in time. Give it time. In the future, we will remember this stuff. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and close out tonight here with some Moonology cards for the room. I'll be back tomorrow. I promise. Yeah. How are you? I'm gonna go back and look. I know that name. I want to say I know, but I need to make sure I know. Yes, I am going to finish the horoscopes for all the signs. I am. I was thinking about coming back on and doing it, but I'm like, oh, I don't want them to be too long. But if I like let people know and then they come back in for it. But yes, I am going to finish for all the signs. That's still on the list. I'm not the mind, I'm not the body, my eyes are roots to my soul. So I need to be channeling. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. This card keeps popping out. It was right there in the middle of the deck here, guys. So if you're going through anything, believe and have faith that what you want is coming in. Results are coming in here. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio here. So allow for transformations to kind of take place, especially if it's the end of the tough cycle. You have to keep pushing through in order to see it through to the end. So work through your fears. Allow the transformation to be successful, so we don't have to drag this out any longer here. Bottom of the deck, new moon, clean slate. A new start is coming here. A brand new beginning. If you allow this transformation to take place, if you see it all the way through, if you don't let fear stop you at any point, you will have a brand new start here. And this is going to be a clean slate. So nothing, you don't have to bring anything from the past that is negative or anything negative that's trying to hold on to you. It can only come into this new cycle and fuck shit up if you open the door. That's the only time. Look at the bigger picture. Seek understanding with the full moon in Sagittarius. And on that note, you guys, I appreciate you, Najee Shabazz. I appreciate you. On that note, I am going to go ahead and go to bed or get off or end this broadcast. That is your read. I hope you all enjoyed our hump day. Do what you do if you want to stay up with me. I hope to see you guys. Have a good night, y'all. My moderators, Lee, King, everyone that came in and got readings. I appreciate y'all. What's wrong? You okay? I just thought that was a fire message and we should drop the mic on that. Is that okay?